giving me reservation to be still and calm to keep going here. I'm a little beside myself. Went back and watched the SWAT raid video again, and so I know you're doing all these things. I'm thankful that Elijah's still here. Still want answers now. Clipped out these, and there's these moments that you wrote for these men to do these things to test me and Elijah. So you wouldn't have had them do it if you didn't want them to do it. So trying to, maybe I should have watched it more, but it's your only reason why I can think anything is going the way it is, Father. So thank you, you write all things, and thank you for Shiloh, and that all things are not hidden by intention, no matter what. You know all things, you wrote all things, so therefore you know all things. You're inside of me, therefore you can see everything. So I know all things. Thank you for writing, creating all things. Although it's very difficult at times, that's the word. Ellipsis, tribulation. We must go through this tribulation. I know that. So thank you for the word. Try to keep myself calm and make some more of this evidence, put more of this in discovery. Such a waste, a road. The purpose of life is to die and be with Shiloh when he returns back, for he burns this place with fire, and everybody here that's left that had already died from when everybody was born, from the beginning of time. How old do you think this rock is? That's the purpose. Afterlife insurance. Shiloh, that's my love. So want to be the bride, want to go to the wedding. That's the purpose of life. Afterlife. It's all about dying. Death is not, there's no such thing as death. That's fucking stupid. Paula, oh, see, I already slipped. It's okay. Ellipsis. I'll put the rags. I'm just a man. But I'll stand for my rights. And I will not let them take my constitutional rights from me. They're natural, God-given from the foundation of the world. Oh, go to bed. Oh, hey guys, I got to shut off the stream. Austin thinks I'm weird and I've got to go to bed now. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, man. I don't give a shit. You're just a keyboard warrior. Do you have any calluses on your hand? Can you skin a buck, run a trout line? No, you're some keyboard warrior. There you go. You're jerking off their troll. You like it? They got a place called the Hub. Go pull it somewhere else. So, you don't believe in God? Well, cool. You can't believe in God like a thought in your head. They're an idiot. Belief isn't a thought in your head. Oh, we got all kinds of idiots in here already. Just 5 of you, but 2 of you are idiots already, I can see. And what, Gunslinger of the Wild West? Oh, so we got somebody worrying about their eyes. We'll get rid of you. I throw 18,000 people out here a week. You guys are the weirdos, and you're idiots, so we'll get rid of you. And get rid of anybody who's not producing any fruit. You don't believe in God, cool. Well, but guess what? A belief is not a thought in your head. Man, people are just lost. In space. You believe in space, farce? All right, back to the lesson here. Stand up for your rights. You have rights. You're not commerce. Yes, you are. You're all commerce, and that's okay. I'm not commerce. I'm not a corp. I'm not a statue. I'm a man of the land, although I stand and die daily to self and be born from above, not again, and carry my cross daily. I self to make it to this end and endure no matter how hard it gets, as I was saying. Ellipsis, that's the word tribulation. So you got a bunch of keyboard warriors that just produce no fruit. What's my daily firearm? This word of God. I have more power than any man on this earth with a word. I'm not better than, but I have more power. So don't let them take your Second Amendment right, because shut the fuck up, pigs. There's pigs watching in here, so you know pigs are people in government, the feds, the cops, the county, the state of Oregon, and the Lake County pigs are in here. So just for your safety, you might want to keep it on safety and careful what you say, because there's They're watching this channel. They're watching. So they swatted the house. We'll look at a SWAT event here if you want to see and tickle your jerk off, because a lot of people are just a bunch of jerk offs. They don't imply any natural rights or constitutional. They let it taken from them. They just exercise commerce. They're just chain, money for the corporation called America. It's not a constitutional republic, and I am a veteran. I don't like being a veteran, but I know what my rights are, and I didn't just defend people's rights for freedom. It's the right to choose. So, Australia. What gun is big on firearms? What's going on happen over there from the outback? I'm over here in the Oregon outback, higher than Hippie in an F-16 or a helicopter, whichever you choose. These stupid drones. You guys are going to fall for this bullshit thinking there's aliens. Father didn't create any aliens. Shut up, dipshit. You don't know my case. I'm staking the fucking state of Oregon and put 50 people, incarcerate 50 people, you dumbass. You don't know your ass from holy ground. You just came in here, River. I know it's your stupid little fucking emoji. Pound sand. You don't know anything. You just fucking some keyboard warrior. So get pound sand. Can you set a fall trap? If I planted your ass out in the middle of the woods, could you survive even a day? I don't think so. Please, just your face is stupid. You remind me of Walmart. You remind me of you're a fucking Oregonian too, huh? Damn it. See, I'm defending people like you in this state. Fuck you. I don't care. There's dipshits in this state that I live in, and I love this state. I've been to all 50 states. Lived in Alaska, lived in Hawaii. I'm not an Oregonian, so. All right. Well, let me see. Fuck off, River. I'm defending your state. Kiss my ass, you fucking idiot. There's so many idiots in Oregon. Beautiful state, guys, but bunch of motherfucking people like this River idiot. Bye-bye, asshole. Even in my home state, I'll defend the people, but I'm not going to defend the people who don't produce fruit. Fuck the FBI. Federal government to court, too, and sue the federal government. I'm not going to sue the state of Oregon. This dipshit, he don't even know I'm trying to defend his, taxpayers' money. I have federal case, Supreme Court case against this state and the county, so it's just too unfortunate, That's okay. I have the First Amendment first to speak up, apologize for the curse, and go back 8 months ago. I didn't curse for thousands of hours teaching. So, but, after you get shot in the face or headshotted and shoot your son and kidnap your daughter, you get a little, so you'll see it'll eventually come out in the news that they kidnapped my daughter. Get down from there, big guy. Hey, psst. Get down from there. Hey, Banner. Come here, get that boy. Come here. I don't know what he's doing. Got up on something. What are you trying to get up on? Stay down. You're a kitten. You got four legs. You're not a person. So, anyways, I don't give a shit about guns. I don't need a gun to overthrow this corporation because I'm wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. So, I don't believe this corporation will be here for much longer anyways. I do believe they're going to turn it into something different and dissolve this corporation. Whatever, this Joker, Bad Man Orange, and his buddy Icehole Joe and whatever. They're all dragging this towards, we're celestially at a time where most people don't understand. We've entered a new age and their sun is not what it was, and there's a lot of energies coming, and there's only so much time left, and our magnetosphere has been weakening since the 1900s when it started. It's waning, and now it's, look at the sun, you should be able to tell. So anyways, you're 16, been one to live off grid. Well, there's nobody supposed to be in 16 in here. I live off the grid, but it can't be in here at 16. It's 8 and older. Justin, I apologize that these people like myself and adults and everybody else that's an adult doesn't do anything for your younger generations, and we just destroyed your generations. But I'm trying to fix that, not through, without using any weapons. So Off grid. Yeah, get off grid and get a water filter first, and yeah, get yourself off grid. I wish to keep you in here, but I'm cursing a lot, and so I gotta take you out of here. Thanks for coming in, and maybe you can go talk with your adult parents and see if they can come back in here with you or something. So I know at 16 you might be very mature, some more mature than people are in here. They're like 30 and 40 and 50 and 60. So it's not so much age. Time is irrelevant. Go do that. That sounds like a good idea. Go find a good Oregon is place to do it, where I live in Silver Lake, where you come out here and there's places it can be done off the grid and affordable. All right. Thanks for having you, Dustin. Appreciate you coming in, but it's an 18 and older stream, and I curse a lot now. I didn't for a long time, but thanks again for coming in. If you're 18 and under in here, I'm not sure. There's blocks that I mark on these streams. For some reason, it's not. You get SWAT rated and you have all the proof. They just don't want to. This county's very corrupt. I do believe it's the most corrupt county in the United States. It's known for its corruption, and I came out here knowing that. So, whatever. Be not partakers in their unfruitful works of darkness. Rebuke them, expose them. I'm going to do what Father tells me to do. He said, stand against the perverted law. Conform to my image. Follow after me. And he stood up to the halakha and the haggadah. That was a perversion of the original testament. The old, they made their own targum or Mishnah or Torah. The Torah, it was the Talmud, or there's other names. It's just a version of the original Hebrew translated into Aramaic, but people don't speak any languages. That maybe one in America. Some people speak two. I'll speak about 50, all kinds of different. They speak many languages, not just, they speak in symbols, they speak in letters, numbers. Yeah, they speak in many languages. So if you know how they speak, you can see what they're going to do ahead of time. Not prophecy, but they know, because they know the cycle. They always front run the cycle. So I've shown many images of the celestial wheel on 6,000 years ago being the half cycle, the Noah event, and where we're at in the 6,000 years in the future into this 12,000 year, and now we're in the sixth extinction event. Welcome to the new age, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the age of the heirs. Drones and boats, right? They're coming off boats. That's Aquarius. They're just gaslighting you because you don't know scripture. But they put scripture in everything. Scriptures in almost every movie you watch, every television commercial, but people, it's not written on their hearts. They got a playlist about 300 or 400 songs that they can sing every word to, but they don't have anything in scripture memorized. That's because it's not written on their hearts. God doesn't reveal it to those. Well, it is to some, but he only reveals it to those who knock and sup with him. They seek that word, not some job. It says, when seek and you shall find, ask and you shall receive. It's not talking about for grandma to get better, or find a job, or maybe I could use a wife, but no, I wouldn't want to drag nobody down in this world around with me. No thanks. I've done that before, but no, it's not talking about a wife or a job or a house or car or riches. Seeking you shall find aletheia, what's written on our hearts. Those that he writes it on, it's not on tables of stone. That was the old law, and that's all blotted out. So I'm not under that. No, I don't have no man. They put me under no law. I'm under the law of the bride. It's not a law. It's a contract, and there'll be a wedding, and so it's all about a wedding to me. But people are religious idiots, and they don't have any definition in them. They're translators and go after transgender Jesus. Religious people, most really, they go after another Jesus that Paul spoke of, another Jesus, and definitely they don't speak the gospel. I don't know anywhere in any house made by hands. He said twice he doesn't dwell in houses made by hands. Maybe that's why I don't find any gospel there. It's kind of funny how it adds up. No, some things don't add up, like 3 steel buildings with 2 airplanes. That don't add up. But anyways, I'm not on that Common Core math, 2 + 2 = 5. But yeah, I'm kind of a numbers guy. Remember, I told you to speak many languages, and I speak in numbers too. Hooked on phonics worked for me, right? No, just kidding. Babble or whatever that. No, it's language is dialectus or glossa. That's another word for maybe your vernacular. You ever see a man that's pretty good vernacular? Go see Nate from Canadian Prepper. His vernacular is quite astounding. But either we'll go redneck, either words or either way, or no, we won't do that. Redneck. Are you redneck? All right, I am, right? Take a boy out of the country, but you can't take a country out of the boy. Right. Well, I wasn't born in the country, but I was born in the concrete jungle. But once I went out and hung out in the back of a lake, and at the lake, in the back of a truck with sitting by a fire or with some friends or a lady or something, boy, I was done. Couldn't put me back in the concrete jungle ever again. So, yeah, I can undo the concrete, but country, nope. He said, narrow is the path that leads to the straight gate, and only gas. Yep, just very few. Many are called, but few are chosen. So, a lot less people maybe go on a boat. Yep, definitely boat. That's the new gig here that I'm on. Yeah, he's got me on a new. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Grew up in the ocean. And yeah, it's a pretty. He said, "Wise as a serpent and gentle as dove." And you got two modes. I'm a veteran. I'm obviously done enough fighting in my life. I'm a pacifist now, not a weak man. I'm a meek man. So I don't fight with stupidity or people who are undefined. They're translators. Most people think it's 2024, and it's not 2024. People are just Hebrew, forward, speaking some Hebrew or something. Forward means to change or twist or pervert. They're perverted. They've perverted time. It says that in scripture that the demonion or distributed fortunes or what's it say now? You guys read that words that were never there scripture. You're not supposed to read anything that wasn't in the original scripture. What's it say? Demonion, distributed fortunes or lies. Devil. Yeah, that's what it says. It says devil in English, right? Yeah, people don't define anything anymore. So they think this pokey leotarded kitty red dead spandex wearing, that's a transgender Jesus. Born in a manger. Christmas. You don't worship Jesus, do you? Oh my goodness, see, I'm in that 2024 time again. It's 5785, brothers and sisters, right? Gotta make sure I'm in the right time here. Sometimes I get thrown around like quantum leap or something. I don't know if it's in my brain or actually I feel like I'm a game and I don't even know if I'm playing. That's a Bob lyric, by the way. That's not me. Gotta give the credit where credit's due. What's happening? What do you hear? Somebody asked me what was the purpose of life. Opals. Opals. Do I mind opals? Mind for opal? You mean mine? Opals? He's my son, and he's exercising his constitutional right under criminal prosecution of affirmative defense. So I don't know where he's at. I have some opals right here. I don't do that. No, I don't. Rocks. Everything's dirt. There's some opal right here. Hold on. This is some raw opal here. This is opal. Does that look? That looks like a freaking pumpkin seed to me, man. No, that's opal. I don't know if my camera's garbage, but that's an opal. Is like a pink opal there? There's some more opal right here. That's a bammer there. Look at that. Just have to polish it or whatever. But that's some opal. Some raw opal in the raw. I think this is fire. It's like pink fire, very rare. Down here in Oregon, one of the few places you'll get that pink fire. You can see it. I don't know why it's there. You go. But anyways, yeah. Thought I had a couple more pieces, but there are a couple pieces. I have a couple pieces is all. Two pieces. I found this at the ocean here on the Oregon coast. Kind of look like Oregon, I thought, or something. I picked it up. I don't know. I don't think that's opal. Yep, that's all I got. Oh, maybe I got a lot of pieces. No. No, don't go after dirt. Go after dirt. So, Werner, you're German, like Looney Tunes. Oh, silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Rent free. There you go. Don't rent. Why buy? Go get a piece of land. Fuck the government and grow your own food. And fuck the government and grow your own food. And fuck the government and get some chickens. They hate it when you're self-sufficient. So they're trying to fuck you every day. So what do they do every day? They steal your merchant credit. No rent. You are a Chad. What is a Chad? Chad, like, I'm trying to think who I only know one Chad, but that's the fire chief. You never heard a song called Fuck the Fireman, have you? Nope, didn't think so. All right, gotta give credit. That's Bishop Stoner. He's the one who said that. Dude, get out of here, Levi. Weed, you're an idiot. You're an uneducated idiot. It's cannabis, you idiot. You're out of here. Anybody calls it weed. Dude, smoke some of this dispensary fake pot. Get out of here. Pot, fake, get weed, that dope. Get out of here. You know, it's cannabis, you idiot. I'm a medicinal cannabis grower. You're the kind of person that's like couch locked on this indica fake pot, right? Yeah, smoking your glycol pen. Get out of here, child. I'm a trichome farmer. Medical trichome farmer. You can come here and call it weed. Get out of here, child. Grow up. Be 7. See, they speak many languages. People speak idiot all the time. Don't speak any idiot around me at all. Always cannabis. You have cannabinoids in your immune system, brothers, sisters. So please don't be one of these weed couch lock indica smoking idiots that goes and puts their money into a dispensary where the people get taxed. Stop going to dispensaries. Don't use dispensaries. Boycott all dispensaries. Boycott recreational cannabis. Get the feds out of cannabis. China's already in it, and they already put it in all the glycol, and you already hit the pen, and all it takes once. Ha ha! You already got it, and then you hit the pen, didn't you? You hit the pen. I love it. Are you guys all sidetracked from your boats and hoes? I mean, drones and boats. Boats and hoes, huh? Hollywood. Hollywood. Star Wars. Nanu, nanu. You have taxes? Taxes. Make taxation illegal again. They threw tea in the harbor over 3% taxes, register. So the corporation is a tax called America. Yeah, you're tax cattle. You're sheep. No, you're not. You're not going to the wedding. Oh, that's not for me to decide. Don't you worry about that. I can judge you with righteous judgment. I'm not one of these religious idiots that says, don't judge anybody. God don't love everybody. Most people are going to hell. You can't accept Christ. No such thing as once saved, always be. You can't be saved. That's nonsense. Stop it, you religious people. Are God's not in the sky. Hey, good stuff, man. Father, whip them for selling doves in that you've turned my father's house into a den of thieves. Does that sound like easy peasy cotton candy Christmas Jeezy? Baby transgender Jesus. God loves everybody. God don't love everybody. God only loves his bride. The word of love is agape. That's Shem. Grow up. Be 7 is the number of things you should be doing if you read the word, not some. These people are idiots. He wasn't born in a manger. Call my son. Yeah, I wish I could. I don't have his, can't call him. But Rex Lexus, huh? Lex Luthor. I think we got Lex in here. I smell something. Oh, I think I smell something. Darn it. I don't know. Do I smell pigs in here? Yeah, the pigs are watching. People in government and county pigs, they watch this channel too. They're going to have to. Taking them to the Supreme Court, all of them. You want to see a bunch of pigs go to jail? Put in a pen, pig pen. 10 years each for coming on my property. Yep. And you hit me in the face. I know I'm a pig like you. I used to be a pig myself in the pig pen. So, copsucker. You know what a pig is, right? People in government. 40% of Americans are pigs. You don't lick. You're not a bootlicker, are you? You know what a pig is? People in government. He said, don't cast your pearls before swine. So don't hang out with pigs. Expose them. The neuter gender beast pig is what it is in modern day. But don't worry, it's not. It's just an it. If you read scripture, it doesn't have a gender. Not like cut off, mutilate kids like what they're doing. But that's sick, isn't it? We're just a time that's just unbelievable. People are just like, yeah, Team America, everything's awesome. But that's all right. If you assert your rights, God-given rights, no weapon formed against you will prosper. So, no man in no magistrate robe. That's just a clown. Walmart. We got only one article court. And everybody else is just Walmart or Chuck E. Cheese. You like Chuck E. Cheese? Buy my shit. That's what these jails are, basically. And people bought it. Yeah, they get their shit stuffed and eat cock meat sandwiches and have tank face from Big Bob. But they don't know what's going on because they're kids. And they stole their merchant money because they're numbered. Their cards give big game to these people. No, it's these people. It's you. They made a movie. You guys like movies? You want to speak movie? I told you I speak all kinds of languages, man. Okay, we're talking about what? What is the largest animal you can? I don't think a bear can kill me, but I don't know. I've been around bears. I could be. Nah, no animals want to kill me. I hang out with the animals. Why do you just move out of the country if you complain about it so much? Shut the fuck up. I don't. And I'm standing up for you dumbass motherfuckers. First Amendment right. First Amendment comes first, brothers and sisters. Congress shall establish no law. You're a commerce. You're commerce. So don't talk to me. You're commerce. You're just commerce. You're only commerce. You're a corporation. Do you have a capital letter name? Then you're commerce. Okay? You're a corp and you're a statute. You have not taken back your merchant number, but you don't know anything about that because you're ignorant. So you're a corporation, just like most people don't know it's not a constitutional republic anymore. Congress shall establish no law prohibiting the exercise of free speech and other press or religion. I teach normally without cussing or cursing for thousands of hours, but they swatted my sanctuary. So no, I ain't. No, I don't. Oh, I don't know what you answered. I don't know. I'm asking so many questions. I didn't even ask you a question. I don't know why you're responding to me. So don't think too much. Concentrate like OJ or orange juice. You tell me. Slow down, Turbo. You might want to ask. Hey, can't type in all capital letters in here. That's a good way to get out here. Poon Tsunami. It's Vomit Tsunami. That was my old gamer tag name and directed the right. Gotta go. See you. Bye. Somebody, if you just put stupid shit in here, I'll just take you out of here. So liberal. Now they're like, you got to wear Birkenstocks and have fake. No, there's some drones out here, and they got people right now. Drones. That's all. You guys, this is. I told you 10 years ago on this channel, 15 years ago, not on this channel. I've had about a dozen channels, but I've been blogging forever. You guys just falling for it. Yes, there's drones all over. That's stupid, isn't it? Why now? Well, they can turn them off overnight like the COVID, man. This is so fucking stupid. They're gaslighting you. They're gaslighting you, the age of Aquarius. You just don't know what scripture is, and that's okay. I won't condemn you. I just judge you with righteous judgment. You're gaslighted. If you went back and watched this channel for a year, 2 years, I've already told you that we're going to do this back in 2020. Before then, that this is all going by a script. They did this in the Beijing, but it's balloons. It was balloons. Now it's drones. You guys are going to fall for the bullshit they try to tell you there's aliens and all that. It's okay. I don't give a shit what you guys do. That's okay. Jimmy Crackhorn. I'm not here to try to turn a goat into a sheep or a sheep into a goat. See, and stumble some religious. I rebuke every religion that walks this rock. There's no gospel. So God didn't create any aliens, and you don't live on a fucking planet because he didn't create one planet. So you can try to add to his book, but then you're just vessel of wrath fitted for destruction from the foundation of the world, or you blotted yourself out of the book and you sent yourself to hell. Because there's no such thing as free will, and there's no such thing as luck. And I don't care if you agree with anything I say or not. You can sit there and put your comment, but Jimmy Crackcorn, your master's dead to me. You can't serve two masters, Mammon and God. I only go by what the word says. Don't let no mammon tell me. He says, believe no man. So you can say what you like. And once again, Jimmy Crackcorn. So again, this guy needs help. He needs meds. Oh my God, he's freaking sick. And yeah, and then these people want to take fucking drugs, man. People are so gullible. Two cheeks to the same hole. Two wings to the same dragon. I'll answer something maybe if it's worth answering. Yeah, everybody, all they care about is eyes. All they care about your eyes. He warns about two things, brothers, sisters. Idolism, that's like little things. That's dirt. It's anything comes from the dirt. So anything you see that's made of dirt or anything that acts of dirt, that's you. Everything that came from this dirt came from the dirt and will go back to the dirt. I'm 10 toes stand up here until I got back to the dirt. Guarantee it. Came from the land. Natural, always came back from the dirt. Go back straight back to the dirt. You came back in here last time, Sage. You always put the same thing, you racist pig. I only created one race. You're not going to get in this time. Nope. One race, the human race. You understand? And there's his buddy there, right? His racist pig to go with him. No, you can't. Anna, you got to go. There's no such thing. I rebuke you. Get out of here, swine. If God created all things, there's no such thing as free will, no such thing as luck. I'll only give you a chance in here tonight. I'll just moderate and all myself. We throw 18,000 people out of here a week. It's a Shadow Man channel. Well, good days. Thanks for not calling for peace, soul. Because he says those who say peace and safety, sudden destruction on those who call out for peace and safety. So blessings, don't say bless you. We're not doing that. They used to think people were sneeze had a fucking, some kind of demon, and a demon is distributor of fortunes and lies. So people are ignorant. He didn't cast out the demons. They were legion. He said he was legion. He cast out the unclean aletheia. Nobody will define. Nobody will speak it even in the original text. Textus receptus, interlinear. There's a accepted text and there's a rejected text. What do you study out of? Some watered down version. So government is doing project. No, it's not. Blue book. It's yes! Finally, somebody got it right. Thank you. They're doing Project Blue Book. It all's going by the interlinear Textus Receptus Project Mockingbird. They're mocking you. They can use the fucking government and television against you because you're an idiot. In the event of national security. Remember Operation Paperclip? Paperclip. Top best NASA scientist, NASA, Not a straight answer, not a space agency. Let's ask Mr. Musk about this technology that they have. Fuck you, Elon. The iron will not cleave with the watery clay. The people's champion, Mr. Stinky Muskrat. Oh, yeah, Mr. Iron Man himself, Anyways, I already warned you about the MAGA hat and that MAGA idiot. He's got the Tesla tech from back in the 1800s. That's why Mr. Trump, Donald McNugget, Mr. McScrooge is responsible for every oil death. Lock him up. That wasn't no national emergency. Bullshit. That was novel coronavirus means it's man-made. Oh, fuck you. I've studied more. I've done more. Doctors only studied 12 years. I've been studying for over 30. I traded time for knowledge. I didn't go chase pussy or money. I didn't have family that's got all kinds of money. Millions. Fuck that. Time. If I could trade time, then I could get Boosts is the word. Bathos. Somebody asked about the king. He will be revealed with the opening of the pit, but they're going to have a fake pit ritual, brothers and sisters. Those who have an eye to see and an ear to hear. Not everybody does. There's not an apocalypse. That means to lift the veil. I am Pastor Apocalypse. You got a screw loose in your head. Oh, here we come with the drugs. You want me to get on drugs now. I feel you. You're fucking the same people. All you do, you want snakes up a pole. Mr. Nimrod, Yep, 2 snakes up a pole. He said, you knew I was a snake before you let me in. Mr. Big Farm Guy, the #1 drug dealer ever on the planet. Mr. Donald John Trump himself, the greatest Pfizer jab ever. $2.2 trillion solicited the American public for a fake national emergency. Remember, if you got it, novel means it's man-made. SARS, AIDS, or was it MERS? Fauci, little troll. The word Nephilim is bully, like Fauci. That's a bully. It doesn't have anything to do with size. There are giants, but there's no aliens, and you're not living on a planet, and God doesn't love everybody. Most people go to hell. Can't be saved. Stop with your bullshit. Stop twisting. That Hebrew word I said earlier is froward. That means to twist or change. Stop acting perverted or pervert. He said, don't even change a jot, a tittle, or a yod of my book, or I'll blot your name out of the wedding. It's all about a wedding and a contract. So I don't give a Jimmy crack corn, remember? Not here to please the world and be nice. You know what the word be nice means? It means to be stupid. But nobody will define. So you're not going to step to this. No weapon formed against this will prosper. No fiery darts will penetrate their Operation Blue Book. Good stuff, man. People call it beam, and there is a beam, obviously part of that, the directed energy, but somebody got it right. Hold on, man. Where'd you go? Rec, tell me some more, man. Thanks for coming in, Big Q. Thanks, regular, for coming in. Big Q, what up? What's going on? Tell me some more about this, man. Somebody knows their ass from a hole in the ground. They're going to do this beam thing, right, which is the millimeter wave. That was the 5G. The whole corona. Respirators, I don't know how much you know. I'm a veteran. That's a military-grade patent weapon. That's not internet. Patent by the United States Navy. People are lost in space force. Time or space? Which one? Outer space or... How about them Dallas Cowboys? Fuck the NFL, a tax-exempt corporation, a bunch of giants of the land, Anunnaki. Anunnaki are the giants. There's no aliens. There's no fallen angels. Grow the fuck up. Oh, a tax-exempt corporation that's a big acting show where the giants of the day, people used to go chase each other around, kill each other over gold and silver and, kingdoms and princesses and land. And now they're fighting over each other over debt notes, IOUs, and tennis shoes, Nikes. I think it was Jordans. No, the millionaires of the day chasing each other around in tights, a rigged game with a pigskin, a low energy swine skin, people betting on it and killing each other over this shit. Ha ha! Look at that. You idiots, we've gone back. We're regressing. Yeah, tennis shoes and IOUs and jerseys, rainbow colored jerseys with numbers on them, killing each other, beating the fuck out of each other over a rigged game. A tax-exempt corporation that's got the tax-exempt Hall of Fame to go with it. Old lady lives next to the stadium. She don't want to go to no stupid bowl, watch a satanic halftime ritual show. She don't never have no on it. She gonna taxes on that. They're a tax-exempt corporation. Yeah, give them bread and circus. They'll never revolt the modern day Rome. They used to let fucking lions in their battle shit. Now it's just a bunch of dudes in tights, man. Oh, we're so fucking smart. You're so fucking stupid. Human beings, you're the only goddamn fucking species on this rock paying to live here. Fuck you. I met animals smarter than most of you people. You should probably just go back to the woods, learn how to fucking set a fall trap or something. Skin a buck, run a trout line, do something. Seriously, man, these people are, I need a Starbucks or I need a Piggly Wiggly or a Hardee's or their Carl's or, no, they'd be lost in the woods. Turning circles, guys. I know. I'm a vet. I've done this. I have all kinds of training. Most people just go in circles. They have no navigation. They can't shoot a back azimuth. They don't know how to look where the sun. They can't sit still long enough to figure where the sun die. Fucking idiots. People do that too. People die. You can live. Well, Christ went 40 days without food. People die on the first or second day. Where's my fucking frappuccino, honey? Go into shock and die. People are lost, man. No water filter. Remember, no nothing, no self-sufficiency, no skills, no life skills, no, skill set. What if everything gets fucking taken from you? Who cares what you got? You're so big badass, you got a big old fucking bunker full of shit, and don't say bunker, they'll put you on the NSA. Fuck you, NSA. Bunker. Can't say Obama in America, right? Oh, Obama. Oh, but I can't say bomb? Yeah, anyways. So, he's one of the Christians and act like those ones, the whole cults. Fuck all Christians. Christians are Satanists, transgender Jesus. I don't do Christianity, you idiot. Look at you guys. There you are again. Shut the fuck up. There you are. You left a comment on my thing. Go fuck yourself, Bigfoot is. There's no such thing as Bigfoot. Undo this dumbass here. Bigfoot is real. Because this dude came and left a comment on here. on a day, he took time to leave a comment. I want to speak to him. Undelete that dumbass. Bigfoot is real. I'm going to lay in his stupid ass anyways. He left a comment. I want to talk to him. Give him a second. Bigfoot's not real. There's no such thing as Bigfoot. There's no such as aliens. You don't like my cursing? Stay the fuck off my channel. You came back in here, you dumbass. You can find me thousands of hours on this channel not cursing once, you fucking ignorant swine, pig, fuck. You don't know anything. You see something now, but you do nothing. You're the fucking microwave generation. It's my religion. Fuck your stupid religion. Christian is a fucking... You don't define anything. Oh, you're scaring me. Well, go to fucking church then. You feeling holy? Scaring you? What? Don't comment on my fucking channel, okay? You came back in here. You're sitting there and you came back. So go fuck yourself. Do you know what the term fuck you means? Do you have any historical... Do you know what this is? Flipping the bird. That has everything to do with it. Everything to do with it. Pluck you, they pluck the U-bow. They would cut their finger off. That's a war term. So go the fuck up. Hey, who hit him again, man? I'm trying to talk to this snot rag who leaves this comment. I didn't cost at all for thousands of hours. I don't want to cuss, brothers, sisters. Let's look at this, guys. They fucking shot my son, okay? I'm not happy. So I'm going to let this guy make a comment, and then I'm going to tell it. Bigfoot. Okay, listen. Go fuck yourself, okay, Bigfoot? Have you watched any of the content in this channel? You came back on this motherfucking channel. You didn't have to click back on here. You're a fucking punk bitch. You know that? Go comment on my shit about my cursing and not even look at the content of any of this channel before. You're fucking the microwave generation. You want your fucking all of it handed to you on a goddamn rag. Yeah, you fucking filthy rags. So am I. So fucking what? Go look at my channel. I did content thousands of hours without cursing one time until my house got fucking swatted. And I've had a stroke and had a concussion since then. So shut the fuck up, dude. Don't ever comment on somebody's anything unless you're willing to do some fucking... Your fruit is foul. Okay, well, have you looked at my fucking fruit, you dumbass? Look at this guy. Look at what I just said him. I have thousands of hours with no cursing. This is only until my house was raided illegally by the SWAT team of state of Oregon. So go fuck yourself if you can't control yourself enough to even sit there for a fucking second and then go do some homework on your own. So I don't care. I'm going to curse until they fucking drop this case off my son where I have all the proof that he did all this bullshit, dumbass. I'm standing up for this Constitution, you fucking idiot. Congress shall establish no law prohibiting the exercise of free speech, you fucking idiot, and of the press, you fucking idiot, and of the religion too, you fucking idiot. I'm a pastor, and I didn't curse for thousands of hours until I've received a concussion. My whole head's been bleeding for fucking months. I've suffered respiratory problems because they tossed 5. See, this is a problem with you people. So don't come in here and point fingers at anybody. We're all filthy rags. Paul's a mass murder Christian, you dumb fuck. And a Pharisee, and it was the one who hung him. You don't know anything about God's word. Go fuck yourself. You leaving that shit on my channel. I'm not a Christian, you idiot. So shut the fuck up, man. Either just, hold on, let me see, what is it? God like your cursing. Well, God is a title, you idiot. That's not ever written. Do you study? Here, I'll give you one more gem and then get the fuck out of here. If you ever comment on my videos again, don't come back. You came back in here. I deleted your shit off there, so I don't want to see you again. And just don't come back. We can just, cool. If you come back, you're just some kind of idiot that just don't want to listen, or you're brute beast, you're Brutus in nature. So this is the book that I study out of. I don't think the word God is not in this book. God is never written in Scripture. Jesus wasn't written in the text either. The letter J didn't exist. Fuck Christians. Christians are pagans. They worship a transgender Jesus born in the winter. Go fuck yourself, Bigfoot. Bigfoot is not real. Don't ever come back here. Aliens aren't real. You don't live on a planet. I gave you a chance. I'm only doing that because you commented on my fucking videos. And you could go back for thousands of hours. I never cursed once. Try eating 5 of these. You couldn't make it one. You'd be so fucking out of this place. So I just did it for my dogs, asshole. For my fucking animals. This was unnecessary. So I'm going to take your fucking ass out of this channel and the rest everybody can see it. And don't come back and don't let the door hit you in the motherfucking ass on the way out. And I'll go back when they release my son and allow this. I won't curse again. I don't like this. But I have to stand up for this nation. I have to stand. They brought a fucking SWAT team out. It didn't even investigate anything. Just swatted me. Brought fucking drones onto this place. Drones, guys. Flying drones over my place. Cursing is vulgar. Okay, well then goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Don't let the door hit you on the motherfucking ass way out either. 2 cheeks to the same hole. 2 wings to the same dragon. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care right now. I will go back to what I was and turn it right back off. Okay? If you don't like it, you don't have to stay in here. It's an adult 18 and older, and I have a constitutional right to curse, which I don't like, but fuck you, pigs. They're in here, just so you know. At least you got them. I'm going to turn it off. I'll turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hater. Well, I can hate. You can hate, and I'm not a hateful man. No, he wouldn't have approved it at all. Get the fuck out of here now. Don't you ever come back, Bigfoot. Fuck you, man. I've already said Brother Jim wouldn't even have me, you fucking asshole. Go ahead and cut me. Hit me as deep as you can and say the word Brother Jim and leave. Don't ever come back again. And if you're from Grace and Truth, thanks for putting the iron on. You didn't even put no scripture in here. Go fuck yourself. Brother Jim knows Bigfoot's not real. Leave now. If you ever come back or comment on my channel, I'll know. Bigfoot's not real. You're a dumbass. There's no Bigfoot, shithead. Leave. Leave. If you put anything else, you're just a brute beast, just like Brother Jim would say. You'll have an unwillingness. You're acting out like an ass. An unwillingness to learn, or there's no such thing as Bigfoot. So get your stupid ass out of the way. And don't ever comment on my channel again, please. Go away. Girl, don't go away mad. Just go away. I don't know if you're Bigfoot, Lady Bigfoot, probably Lady Bigfoot. So, girl, don't go away mad. Just go away. All right. Anyway, so appreciate you coming in. I'm going to do kind of a documentary here on this discovery of evidence. This will be brought up in Supreme Court that they did come out here and never looked at my son's hours and never looked and could have made hundreds of phone calls to check and see if my son had completed the community service hours, which was the terms of his release. He'd gotten in trouble, yes. I'm not going to go into all of it. Just going to try to provide a discovery. And I'll do this. They got to look through all this, brothers, sisters. There's probably thousands of hours of discovery that I've created, meaning that has to be brought up during trial under the 6th Amendment, under criminal prosecution. Criminal prosecution, they cannot suppress evidence. Right of suppression of evidence and right of discovery means at trial they can't hold any evidence back, and you have a 6th Amendment right to why are Christian pagans? Because they worship, they're not pagans, they're Satanists, because they worship a transgender Jesus, 3 genders. And that's not, he wasn't born when the sheep were in the pasture. His name was never Jesus. The letter J didn't exist at the term of Christ. That's Satan. Mithra, the Apollyon, the sun god. The New Year's doesn't start in the winter. It's not 2024. He wasn't hung on a cross. He didn't carry a cross. This is religion. You don't read it. You don't define it. That's what happens. You believe a whole bunch of bullshit. That's called pornea, your own bullshit. Actually, it's called Shem. You believe your own agape, or Shem is authority. Your own law. You're making up your own bullshit or your own law. It used to be called Shem, but it's called pornea or idolatria in Greek. Or idolatry in the English. Latria is to serve, and idol is these eyes, and you're making up yours. By definition, it's distributed fortunes of lies to self. Nobody will define anything. There you go. That's a lesson. Write that down. A demon is a distributor of fortune of lies to others. An idolater, you believe your own bullshit, your own lies, your own eyes, anything of this dirt. That's what idolatry is. Yes, no, pagans don't eat fucking people. They burnt offer to people. They killed people and burnt them, and because God required that under the Old Testament. Many things are people are idiots. That are more about food. They offered that burnt offering for food, brothers and sisters. Satan has hijacked that shit. God doesn't want us. God did require burnt offerings of flesh. God required war and celebration and fees and taxes. The old Aleph I am. He said before Abraham, nobody will teach this to anybody anymore because you guys got all this watered down religion. I teach biblical and historical record. I rebuke every religion that walks this rock. They're vanity. They're vain. They don't teach any history. Not history in a book. That's the victor gets the spoils. I'm talking about defined history with cultures, customs, maps. Go see Brother Jim. That dude was such a prick to say that to me, man. Brother Jim would not approve of my cursing, but like I said, Paul was a tax collector, or excuse me, Paul was a mass murder of Christians, and Matthew was a tax collector. And God hated fees. He went physical off this new covenant. You know, I'm a veteran, so I'm going to speak up. I'm a soldier of God before anything. I'm just a vessel is all I am. He's the commander. You know, he's the wind in my sail. But I'm not going to let anybody pervert this. Paganism is not Satanism. Satan is Christianity, where they hijacked it, or in a form of any of this bullshit transgender Jesus in the middle of the winter. You know, that's Satan. That's hijacked. They didn't eat fucking kids. Pagans didn't eat kids. That's Krampus. Remember? Christmas, Krampus, Satan. See? Santa, Mithra, the sun god, born in the middle of the winter. Christians. They worship Jesus born in the winter. That's not Jesus. That's Satan. They just do whatever the fuck they're told, though. Christians are probably, Catholics is one who started this shit, but they all follow after this. Catholics and Christians believe in this communion. Communion is the burnt offering of a dead human, Masse. M-A-S-S-E is the eating of human flesh. No, I don't celebrate that. Yes, you do. You celebrate commerce too, which sucks. Isn't all under this commerce is all about zeros and ones and dollars, ching ching, and sugar too. These are the sugar holidays. Get y'all. Yeah, sugar, it makes cancer thrive. Yeah. Nobody's ever died of cancer. They tested their blood and it was alkaline. No, it's impossible for cancer to live. Use cannabis. That also goes out and attacks cancer cells. It's like preventive medicine. But consult your doctor. Doctors are fucking snakes of a pole. Don't see an MD, see an ND. There you go. Go see an ND, a nutritional doctor. There you go, too. Thank you, somebody's paying attention. Plus, I've studied nutrition. I've studied doctors. I know what doctors know. I know what nutrition, and I'm not better than, but they got about 12 years of medicine. I got about 30 years. When I was 17, I was a first responder, joined the military, became a, military police, went through law and Highway Patrol Academy, Oklahoma City, did all my bullshit. I don't like none of that, but I know first response, being in the military and served as an MP in the Army. I have this training, and then I went off from there. And like I said, instead of chasing tail or, money, I chased time. And I was a single dad, but I could trade my time, get my son taken care of, and then he was happy if I throw him the football 1,000 times or 500 times, whatever he wanted. He'd do his stuff, and he was good. And then the rest of the day, I actually would try to get all my work done. If I could, because I was in sales and stuff, I'd always been able to, I'd sell your own, I'd sell palm water to Eskimos in Alaska. I'll sell your shirt off your own back if you're not careful. But I could use that time too to make a whole month's worth of wage in a day. And then I got 29 or 30 days off to take and spend time. So it wasn't always like that, but I didn't care about any extra dollars. I have family that are very wealthy, millionaires, all that stuff, whatever. I don't care about money or Hollywood. I actually care about time, because time I can trade for knowledge. And that's what's made me who I am. So I'm not better than anybody. I might be more well-studied, but that doesn't put me above anybody. There are certain things I'm always in a study mode. Even when I want to go to bed, my mind races and studies. Not like anxious or anything like that, but when I get off here, it takes time for me to sit down and study with Father. Scooby-Doo. So It all leads back to cloning of the sheep of Dolly, when the law to the government can genetically eat our food, which are, that's Monsanto, and it goes way back before that, OGOPP. So you're way off the mark, man. They did that shit back at the time of Christianity, Egypt, blending. So you're way off. They blended genetics with the food at the time of Christ. That's why but they're doing it again. And remember, there's Monsanto, World War II. Remember, there's the FDA. You might go, you're not too far off, but you got some truth in there. He warns about 99 truths and a lie, brothers and sisters. I'm not saying you're lying, but just that's not bad information. Careful of the problem with genetically modified food. What's going on there? Vacuum? No, just kidding. Yeah, whatever is the name. I had to jump in. You're like, son of a bitch. Okay. Is there a reason they market sweets to children? Chippy, they market sweets to everybody. It's not, Chippy, it's not just, come on. Chippy, are you in the U.S.? Are you in the U.S.? And children didn't get cancer when I was young. Then I know Cancer Research Institute for Children. Old people got fucking cancer. Bullshit. I mean, there might have been some freak rare, but no. Old people got cancer. So this shit's insane. And you're right, you're over it. Thanks for asking. So appreciate. I'm just old. I pay attention to the detail. The devil's in the details, brothers, sisters. You're in the UK. Okay, so it's probably different over there, but not too much. You guys are real similar. The UK and the US there's a lot of, now we're way different. And I'm saying, but you're going to probably have a similar marketing because we do have similar foods. So if in America, and you can maybe, Chibi, if it's over there, you can tell me it's different. Here in America, if you go, anywhere, you go out to the grocery store, before you go out, if every aisle, there's going to be candy at the liquor store. Oh, they don't call it liquor store anymore. Like the AM PM. That's what we called it. I grew up in the concrete jungle. I'm not talking about alcohol. We called it the liquor store. It'd be like a convenience store. That's what it is. 7-Eleven. Darn it, man, I'm old. You're telling people how old you are and where you're from when you say liquor store. That's where I used to go get my lokes. But anyway, all right. And, my convenience store. Okay, all right, you guys. So, but at a convenience store, every time you walk out, there's going to be sugar. It's an attack. I mean, now watch. It's not just there. Now, like, okay, you go there and oh shit, I better get me and one of them there, 1 month, 5 and dime. Thank you so much. Yes, I love it. Good stuff, guys. Back at the Thrifty, going to get me some ice cream. Go get me some chocolate malty crunch. All right. Anyways, they did. That was kind of like your Walgreens or something too. Anybody knows a Thrifty? But all right, I better stop this. How about Newberries? All right, I'm going to stop. So, but anyways, your how things have changed. Hold on one second. Or give me 1 second. Somebody left a message. I didn't see it. Yeah, I think your message got crushed. Oh. 0. Hold on, I can answer because that was a question. I want to answer this. Hold on, because I can take a mark and make a time marker in my brain. It's like a quantum computer. So, anyways, it was Z. I didn't get your name. You asked me if God was Jesus. Okay. God did not exist in flesh. He is I am, the Ram. He said, before Abraham was I am. This is God I was speaking of earlier, somebody was in here who required war and sacrifice and rituals and fees and fines and, we're talking about paganism. God did require, because there's a lot of this, you're only experiencing a slowly slice of pie and really focus on, don't get outside. Here, let me make it simple for you. I have the interlinear text receptus. These are the accepted texts, which everything is canonized through the concordance. That's this book. If you don't want word study and use a lexicon, you're not going to know anything in this book. You're a translator and you're going to fail and you're not going to understand. You're a translator. That's why nobody can come in here. I don't care if you're a biblical scholar and come against this word. So this is the Hendrickson volume of the Strong's Concordance. You have a lexicon, which is a dictionary. There's the accepted text, interlinear textus receptus in the Greek, and I don't have the whole. Over here is the 4-volume set sitting right there. It's a 4-volume set, 430 or 13 in the new, 53 in the old. These are canonized, means I can take every word out and use it and define it. I can take it out and define it, and now I can find out how many times it's written and where it was written in that sentence in this book. I'm a master at studying the word because I don't want to change anything. That's the last he said. Don't change a jot, a yod. I don't know if you speak in Hebrew or Greek. That's like English, Tracy. A period or a comma or even a letter, I'll take your name out. You could have already been bought and purchased from the foundation of the world. I chose my bride, but I'll take your name out if you take out a 1 period or even add your own opinion to this word. So this is the interlinear textus receptus. This has coded by number, because you need to study by the number, 1 word at a time, not read it like a book. It's not written like that. This has got a number in it. This coded is a code where you can code that number I just showed you, coded with the concordance. So first the definition, there's a Greek lexicon, Hebrew lexicon, English dictionary, Hebrew dictionary, Greek dictionary. I'll transliterate it for you. Well, that got to be almost a trend. No, that's what it is. It's a dictionary. So a dictionary, you need to define every word first. Don't look at anything else. That's why there's numbers in there, because you need to define one word. Like if people would study the word repentance, these fucking religious idiots would come in here and go, you're not supposed to judge people. They're fucking idiots. They don't, if you just study the word judge or judgment, you could, oh, well, look, it's the letter J. Oh, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Hey, the letter J was not in at the time of Christ. The letter Z is not the last letter added to the English alphabet. You might want to start studying these things 1 letter at a time, not even just 1 word at a time, because he said if you change anything, you're out of this book. This one here, the wedding, and I am Revelation. In this book of the Apocalypse, I am Apocalypse. I pastor this gospel. I don't pastor stupid religions. They're all vanity. You don't dwell in houses made by hands. Your body is a temple, and that's where he dwells. He used to dwell and come 1 day a year. Without flesh, I am was light. You ever seen the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay. You might want to study. Again, interlinear textus receptus. This is the accepted text. This is the rejected text. Here's the other versions you need to keep your nose and face out of. Enoch. Which Enoch? Which author? I'm not saying you can't ever study these. Jasher. There's all these rejected texts. I have others, but these are the rejected. These are the... Get the fuck out of here, you again. I don't want to see you, Todd. I'll recognize you, all right, Todd? I won't even say anything silly about you. You again. So, accepted text, rejected text, concordance, lexicon. If you're not studying like this, you're not studying. You don't know anything about the Word of God. So don't come here and say anything to me. Period. There's others who know this, but oligos, many are called and few are chosen, brothers and sisters. He does not remove the scales. An apocalypse is to lift the veil or remove the scales or lift the covering. If they're a sheep, to remove their eyes, the wool from their eyes. There's the word revelation. That is what I am. I am revelation. I lift the veil off of their eyes that have eyes to see, not me. He chose to give them the word, and that's what I am. But he said, woe if I don't. So I rebuke America. What an apostate nation. Go out with 1,000+ military bases in 180 countries, enforcing commerce, throwing people in rape cages, and having face their own selves with big Bob cock meat sandwiches and double cock so fucking fat that there's blood pus spraying all over the guys. And I guess that front's like, get that shit, hold me right there. Yeah, this America. Fuck this country. The people in this country, there's some good people, but this country is vanity. I'm a veteran plus military bases. So disgusting, filthy country. We used to at one time, well, no foreign entanglements, but as soon as we went outside our borders, we didn't have a National Guard. They just repealed posse comitatus, brothers, sisters. That means they can take those guns that were supposed to be not used in a law enforcement capacity against you, and now they are. This country. Stand up for this constitutional republic, maybe, but this is a commerce country if you hadn't figured it out. Walmart. Pretty soon it's going to be a big show for you, brothers and sisters, because you don't have this book. It didn't say anywhere in this book that God created aliens. A fallen angel is not out of the fucking air or anywhere above your head and never came from anywhere else. An angel doesn't have wings. You're just an idiot. You're one of these people who live on this earth who is thinking that earth is below your feet. Earth is not below your feet. Heaven is not above your head. When God created heaven and earth in Genesis, it wasn't above your head. It wasn't below your feet. And 99% of the world thinks that. So you can't step to this. Yeah, there's no such thing as heaven above your head or God's not in the sky. Dead people don't go to the sky. It's all vain. It's not 2024. Let me get this straight. If you think it's 2024, I think you might be lost in this lunar orgy God Jesus. I think that's what Satan, Jesus, same. The letter J didn't exist at the time of the Hamashiach, the Christ. How the hell was his name Jesus? But name is the word Shem, so don't get it twisted. I don't care about 5 or 6 letters or I am or 2 or 3. That's 66 canonized books. The Shem is the Torah, the Old Testament, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. He blotted out in the book of Colossians through Paul's writings. Those tables of stone pounded out. Old Testament, honor thy father and thy mother. That's not your mom and dad. People are just religious and they're just idiots, brothers, sisters. I can't turn a goat into a sheep. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and play here for the viewers here, some of the regulars, so I can show you again that, Elijah, Are You Okay, turned in getting shot in the face. I've now suffered a stroke. My eyes not going to probably, I don't know. I'm not going to go to an optometrist. I don't want to go to doctors. I don't like hospitals. I've broke my back and never had surgery. More than once I broke my back. So I'm not going to sit there and go to no stupid snakes up a pole. I don't want, they're going to try to give me drugs. Ain't doing it. So I'm going to have to just suffer whatever it is that I've done. But I'm going to show you here. I clipped a couple pieces. I did pull out the SWAT raid. It was really hard to watch this. I've only watched it twice. So, if you want to see why Tracy is cussing, but don't call me capital letter names, be my bitch Ted Martin down there, the chief of finance. Oh, apologize, just did it again. Well, bitch is a dog, and he has been screaming my name in the open circuit for territorial court. So, I don't know, that's my dog. Well, don't say it in capital letters. All right. Hey, it's very important, brothers and sisters, you do this very correctly, because if you're all capital letters, you're Broadway. Sorry, honey, it can't be with a yoked woman that's the Broadway Jezebel. You could say the same thing. Sorry there, sir. I can't be with a Broadway Jezebel. Listen here, man. I don't do Jezebel and Broadway. Jezebel, brothers and sisters, is people who worship the transgender Jesus. It doesn't have anything to do with a woman. I mean, yes, Ahab married Jezebel, but the Bel is the Baphomet worship that she went after and taught to the kids, and then that spread like wildfire. So watch them fire in my face too. So I can't believe, guys, I'm going to get really excited here, and you're going to have to calm me down here, because I'm going to have to watch them shoot my fucking son again, and I'm not happy about this. I'm not. It lit some fire under my ass when I heard that again. I've only ever watched it a couple times because I know, Father, nothing's been done. I just want you to know. Since the day I walked out, and turned back to shut this door, where on this discovery, it says, we drove past Mr. Werner's house, and the dogs could be a threat to law enforcement. The minute I leaned back and thought I was going to get shot or whatever, nothing has happened. Just so you know, nothing on there. And they've done nothing. That's insane. 2/3 of a year since they swatted this house, drones, the whole, wasted all that money, and could have made one call to clear all this up. So let's watch this, how this will be discovery. If you want to see the SWAT raid, I don't know if you, I don't know what to say about it. I would hate to see anybody go over there and get their fucking rocks off that video. For real. So don't watch it. I don't know, man. See, it's up. It's pulled up to the playlist, so you don't have to go all the way back. It's under the playlist. It's the only one sitting on the playlist. If you want to see what I'm talking about. For weeks, hundreds of hours, I put it to the state of Oregon, the feds, the sheriffs, to not SWAT the house. Don't get any guns, or we don't need to do any of that. I have all the proof that you need to see that my son did these things. Think about this for what I showed you. Why in the hell would I jump in front of a SWAT raid if my son didn't do this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do this if my son didn't, if he didn't do the hours? What the fuck would I do? I always had a perfectly fucking happy life. Not like that. I had struggles, but I did this because my son did these hours. If he didn't do it, fuck it. It's like I told him when he was in jail. Why are you giving him cigarette butts to, you know, there could be his, you know, why are you giving him evidence? Because if he fucking did the crime, I told him I want to do the time, and he knows that. So my son did a crime. Yes, he did, and he did the time. He served almost a year in jail. Nobody else went to jail except for him, like you said. So I'm not going to watch the whole thing, Steve. We're just going to watch the 2 clips, and you can go watch the whole video. Like I said, I just clipped a couple things because I want you to see that they shot my son, and I think that was over. He's asking them, why are you here? He's asking them. You'll see, because there's more of the video. They call me, and I'm trying to get my fucking clothes on. I'm asking them to, you know, look at this. Go watch the video, but they call me and I come back on, you know, and then I go to the door and I say, my son, because they called me. They called me and I said, okay, I'm coming out peaceful. He's coming out, you know, because Elijah called me. And he said he would go, you know, okay, Dad, I love you. And he went out with this, and this is, you see him, and they call me. They really wanted us to come out without this being on this live stream. Somebody brought to my attention. That's why they kept calling you, Tracy. They never call you for fucking years. And they're going to call you the day of your live stream. They wanted you off of it. And I didn't think about that either, because, guys, I've suffered a concussion since 45 seconds after they got here. So I've really been it's been kind of a struggle. And I do a lot of hours live streaming. I do other things. I still have a life. I got fucking bills to pay. I got 45 acres of land. I got animals. I got to fix all this shit they fucked up. It took me 2 weeks just to get this shit. More than 2 weeks. I brought somebody after like 2.5 weeks here, and finally I can invite somebody into the house, and he got to the door. He's like, dude, I can't go in there. I can smell, I can breathe that shit at the door. I'm like, it's gone. He's like, dude, I gotta go. I can't. You can come out. I'll hang out with you, but I can't come inside. Hell no. That shit's strong. I'm like, and that's after I had it all thought I'd clean. I used to stir it up for 2 weeks. My chest is ruined. I don't know what's going on. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it until after I get this through federal court. You know, what's the worst thing that can happen? I can die. I'm not going to die. So let's look at this again. I'm going to show you the first video. Now it's kind of grainy because I couldn't clip this for some reason. I couldn't pull this off the original video. I tried to clip it, share it. I don't know. It just won't allow it to, the drones are going to get you. I'm not worried about fucking drones. Fuck you. The state of Oregon flew drones over this house, guys. You talk about a waste of fucking money, man. They flew drones as part of this warrant that's in this discovery. I've got airfare footage of him saying this is insane. I'm going to get all this footage. That's what I'm saying. I want all this footage. Such unnecessary. What I wonder how much money was wasted by taxpayers' money in the state of Oregon with their gang thug fucking SWAT team that didn't even make one phone call. They got all these men together. You couldn't tell me 25 guys couldn't fucking make one call. Couldn't look at any of the evidence, nothing. I mean, that's what, why are we SWAT raiding this dude's fucking house? Okay, he's holding his son. It says that, you know, they know he's holding him and his son has warrants. He's not going to arrest him because he has warrants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fucking not. I have all the evidence. You guys are trying to criminally convict him. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. You don't know I'm a constitutional motherfucking and organic, not sovereign, you dumb prick. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb idiot. Yeah, you're welcome. I defended your right. Constitution was given to you, your First Amendment, by Congress, but I helped defend it. So you come here and say your stupidity. and I'm not a constitutionalist like that. I assert my constitutional rights. You can claim state nationalists, let them know that you're not that straw man, and get a hold of the Secretary of State. You don't qualify for benefits, anything through the government, but you're not part of this anymore. Know your fucking rights. Assert your rights and stand up for your rights. If you don't use them, you'll lose them. I know mine. I'm not going to keep inserting them until they throw me in the dirt. And I'm going to help you understand them if you want to listen. If not, I don't care. Give me crack corn. I just like addressing the trolls. It's just part of the channel. Let me be like Brother Jim and just sit there and not even address the chat. That wouldn't be very fun. Just sit there and teach, and no, that wouldn't be the same channel. So let's go to this. Let's go to this video where it's going to be grainy, and I apologize because I couldn't get it off and clip it off of the original channel. You can see the whole video now on the playlist, which is the SWAT raid. Please don't go in there and get your rocks off. Go in there and look at that. These people came here and said I was going to be fucking violent. Is anything in that SWAT raid look like a violent man? Okay. So I won't set you up. You tell me what you think. You can go watch it. I'm going to play 2 very short clips, okay, of this video, and you can make your own decisions on what you think. When I'm telling you, this is 45 seconds after they got here. They're coming. They had got here. They said they were here. I don't know if I addressed them or not, but then I was concerned, not about killing these guys and going to the door. Look, we'll watch. If you want to go watch the thing, I'm going to play this right now. This is 45 seconds after the Oregon State SWAT team came here. Remember, you have to show cause. They should have knocked on my door. Mr. Werner, we have a warrant for your arrest. You need to come out and show me the warrant. That is how a warrant is served. They did not even properly serve this warrant. So we'll look at how they did this. If you would like to see it, you see the whole video. It's a 16-minute and 43-second live stream of the SWAT raid. They really were thinking they could get me out without being on this. And you'll see, because they call me and I come back on. I want to let you know before when we watch this second video, because they're going to shoot my son. And it's not right. This is not right. They called me and I said, I'm coming out. He said he was. I go right to the door, and we'll device that one up, because I need to get this for more discovery. So this is 45 seconds. I was asleep for 2 minutes. 2 minutes after I went to bed. I laid down for 15 minutes. They knew exactly, because they were saying on my live stream, they knew where my phone was at, and they were watching my videos. So I'm sure there was somebody of 20-some guys, probably somebody in one of the, MRAPs or Bearcats, one of their, their armored vehicles. I don't know what model they have. I apologize. I'm a vet. Those are it's armored vehicle, like desert, armored vehicles. Now they use them for SWAT teams. Thank Ronald Reagan with your war on drugs. He's the one who brought you the SWAT vehicles. So, yep, you can thank Ronald Reagan for that. So this is only 30 seconds or something like that, because I'm just snipping out the clip. But I had just gone to bed and probably went to bed and laid there for 15 minutes before I passed out, and was asleep for 2 minutes, and then they were here. So, and I knew they were coming. I told my son, it is what it is. So I just want to give you a little background of what it is that you're about to see. So it's not easy. We'll watch it a couple times, but what I want you to see is we'll look at it a couple times, and then we'll make a discussion. You guys can tell me what you think. But all right, let's go. Now I'm going to be standing to the right, and it's grainy because I couldn't snip this video from the old, so I had to take it like this from another video. Okay, here we go. This is me standing right here at the door. This is my shoulder. I'm wearing a hat. So as you can see, they didn't have any problems. It hit me right in the fucking face. my vision is ruined because of that. I've had a concussion, so we'll watch it again. I'm not grabbing for guns. I only opened up the door enough so I can lean my head out just enough, and that guy threw that right between the door, and it hit the screen. Somebody said he slowed it down, and he says it hit me in the face. I don't remember it hitting me in the face, but that's not going for guns. I was not screaming at them, fuck you, pigs, like I normally do. But now I'm just saying that right. I was only concerned for my son. This was completely uncalled for, brothers and sisters. That man who threw that, where'd it go? I don't know where I put it, but that is, here. This is hand thrown. So you're saying, I have these tear gas canisters up here that they eventually put 5 of these in the house. And that's totally unnecessary as well, because they wanted me to come out with a gun and they wanted to shoot me. And I know that. They went up to the local lodge restaurant up here and were bragging how there was going to be an armed standoff. I was going to come out with a gun because that's what their evidence said. I had weapons, and if backed into a corner, I would strike. You're fucking right. I said that. I said I had weapons, and they gathered that up, that I teach that you have the right under the 4th Amendment not to go outside your walls, but somebody could come inside and try to attack you. You don't have to just sit there and let somebody fucking kill you. You can protect yourself. You can't go outside your borders. He said, let vengeance be mine. You used to, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That was party. Somebody came and killed your, brother. You go sneak in his house and kill his brother. That's the way it was, eye for an eye. It's not like that. And they just took in my words. Like it said, this is the 2 things they had to SWAT this house. And whatever their stupid bullshit, thing with so the other one was that they had an out-of-state caller, and you're on this Discovery, so they're watching this channel right now. Said that there was a YouTube video that said that Mr. Werner would fight fight to the death to keep his son from going to prison. Yeah, and I said not with guns, with my legal mouth. So this was thrown at my face at 45 seconds from being here of execution of a SWAT raid, which is not legal. They gave me no chance to they wanted to flush me out of here, guys. And it's going to show because when it goes to a federal court. And so they did that. They hit, me with 5 tear gas canisters, first with the concussion grenade in the face. And then they shot Elijah, because I'm going to play that. And then they didn't shoot Adriana, but they illegally kidnapped her because she was not on the warrant. So you will see this case come up on national news where the state of Oregon, probably all 20 are going to get charged with kidnapping because they didn't have her on the warrant. And I have the evidence to show they did not have under her Miranda rights any right. They didn't show cause on the warrant, and I've seen their evidence. Her words isn't show cause, and they didn't. You have to show cause on a warrant. You're supposed to show me the warrant. If you go ask them, I'm telling them, why are you here? What is your reason? What is on your warrant? You have to tell me. You come on my fucking property, you got to tell me what the warrant is. They have to call out who and where they're searching. So they're going to tell me, then they have to tell me why. So that's not interfering. That's not slowing down. That's not hindering. That's not anything of that sort. I'm not resisting. They have to tell you. If they're going to come on your property and take you off your property, I don't give a fuck if whatever crime it is, they have to tell you. And they weren't doing that. So if you go watch the whole thing, that's what I was asking. So I'm not resisting. I wanted to know why they were here. I know my rights. And so that's why I was also documenting. So this was unnecessary. You're not going to get to see this unless you actually go watch the live stream yourself. Here on, it's pulled apart over onto the playlist, and judge me as you will, but I am not. They came here looking for an armed standoff, and you tell me if that's what they got, and if that's how I acted that day that they came here 3 o'clock in the morning after having 2 minutes of sleep, 2 minutes of sleep after live streaming for fucking 2.5 weeks, telling them stop. They still came anyways, didn't look into any evidence, and I'm still to this day, 8 months, and nothing has been done on this case, brothers and sisters. No way, Tracy. Nothing on their end has been done. Nothing still to this day. Nothing. That's a clear Miranda inadequate counsel and a Sixth Amendment speedy and fair trial violation. And they're going to keep doing it. And I've already in court showed you, I've told them change of venue. So let's go over this a couple times, look at it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're just coming in. Let's play that again. I'm not armed. See, I stick my head out. Hear the door. Bam. You see where it hit me? Right here, guys. Right in the fucking head, man. That's not how a concussion grenade is meant to be used. It's meant to be thrown into a room and concuss the whole room. Normally, it makes very many people. It would make the whole room, all 5 guys, you're not going to be able to walk around. I'm a veteran. I've been in this type of situation. And I'm not saying because I not have no arms stand up, no fucking cops or anything. But so, it just don't understand. I mean, you guys seen the difference in my face, what's happened. My whole face isn't the same. I just don't know why they went to this route, but I know because they want to get rid of me, brothers and sisters, and God's not having it. So watch it one more time, and then we're going to go watch this second where they shot Elijah. I'm just so fucking beside myself, guys. So why would they do that? All I was asking if my son was okay. Do you think that's necessary, guys? When I'm asking for my son, I'm not reaching for guns. They can see. I mean, they're sitting there. I didn't know where they were at. I didn't know where they, I mean, I seen them out there, but I didn't know where they're at. I'm looking back towards my son because he's over here, over in the next to the cabin in the motorhome, and I'm asking if he's okay. What the fuck is that all about? Why would they do that to me? So I know why they did that. Cool, I ran out all my batteries, so I don't know if I hear my thing. So anyways, that's why I've been, I've had a concussion from, moments after this, and my eye is ruined. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't asking for a fight with them. I didn't care about that at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. I just fell asleep, guys. I didn't know if they were here for 5 minutes or I knew, but I just thought they got here. It was so, why would they go hot? They're supposed to, Mr. Werner, something. They didn't try to have any kind of conversation with me. Even if you go look at the whole thing, you'll see at Werner, let's have a conversation. Talk to me. They were making a plan. They were like, oh, fuck, this is not going the way we thought, because they got quiet. Because they went, oh, shit, they didn't plan on that happening. That's why I do believe they called for Adrian and said we had a warrant for your arrest, which they shouldn't have said, and they shouldn't have never arrested her because they didn't have a warrant for her. That is a Miranda violation and a violation of kidnapping. That is kidnapping. They kidnapped him. So listen to what they did to my son, guys. I want my son back, and these motherfuckers better hurry up and get their case done. I'm not slowing this down, guys. I need your support. Just be here with me, please. Just be my support for me, guys. I need to really, this is hard right now. This is a really tough, they've gotten nowhere. Nothing has been done, guys. I've done more in the case than they have. And it's hard to believe they could go through all these great lengths without ever making one phone call. And still to this day, nobody's even called me and said, hey, Tracy, all right, look, the state of Oregon, we fucked up. Can we figure this out? We're obviously going to be facing some lawsuits. No, it's going to go to Supreme Court. I will not settle this case. So we're going to go, and again, we're going to go to this last video here, and I'm going to show you that My son said he would go out peacefully. So here we go. Just watch it. We'll go through it a couple times again, okay?
I streamed asking them. They never called me. They were on this board. State police. They drove by my house. They never stopped and even talked.
See, they're not talking at all. They're trying to figure out what to do, guys. Oh, now they're going to call.
My son is coming out peacefully. I'm live streaming. We're going peacefully, guys. We're going peacefully. We're going peacefully.
Now look. Look. Listen. That phone call, they called me. And I told them I'm coming out peacefully because I talked to Elijah. He said he was coming out peacefully. I want you to understand. They were told that's what that phone call. We'll go back. That phone call I get. I interrupt because the phone call, they call me. That's the Oregon State Police. And I said, all right, I'm coming out. I'm not resisting. I have no weapons on me. And they'll hold that up in discovery. There was no resistance. So why the fuck did they do of what they just did in this case too? Totally unprovoked. Now Elijah has the right too, because they are calling that they have a warrant for him, and they're not telling him why. So he comes out. He tells me, Dad, I'll come. Dad, I'm not going to prison. I'm not going to. And then I said, Elijah, so they call me immediately. They were trying to get. They did this happen really fast, guys. The way this went down. I mean, it felt very combat, if you will. Things just go so fast. Sometimes you can't think. That's why I didn't react when I got hit in the face. And I should have flashed me, and I should have just almost hit the ground. And you shouldn't have been able to hear, think, talk. You hear it affects my speech, and my speech gets all, whoa. It's because my fucking face just got concussed. You're supposed to throw that in a room, and it fucks up 5 guys. You know what I'm saying? That thing's supposed to fuck up 5 guys, in a room, or one, or in the room. It's meant to do that. It's meant to concuss the room, not the face. So unnecessary. So watch them shoot my son. Why would they shoot him? He says he said he would go, why are you here? Why are you taking me? Because he says, I'm screaming at him. He's going peacefully. Listen, they don't give a fuck. They just shoot him anyways. This is so hard to watch, guys. I've only watched this twice. And so I clipped it out. So it's going to be like the 3rd time. So it's going to be hard for me to watch this, if you know. I mean, just, here we go.
I've requested Lane County, it's all on the board, guys. I streamed asking them. They never called me. They were on this board. State police. They drove by my house. They never stopped and even talked to anybody. My son is coming out peacefully. I'm live streaming. We're going peacefully, guys. We're going peacefully.
Look at my hands are up.
What happened to my hours being done? Why are they coming to get me? But he's going peacefully. My son is going peacefully. You hear him? I'm live streaming, guys. Yes, sir. I'm going to. They just fucking shot him.
Why would they do that? Now, he was asking him, what about my 180 hours? Why are you here? Why are you taking me? He has the right to ask that. And they still fucking shot him anyways, man. And I'm going to watch that again. I don't think I can watch it more than one more time, guys. This is all on the channel. I have to do this for discovery just to make more evidence in this federal case that's going to indict every one of these fucking cops. Why would they shoot him? You hear me? He's going peacefully. I even have my hands. They can see me, and I'm talking to him. That officer is the one, like I said, the one sitting. There's one right off the fucking edge of the porch. He's got their light on and their Bearcat. Why would they shoot my son? What the fuck was that? Why? Did you hear how many rounds they hit him with, guys? I thought he was fucking dead, guys. He didn't make any sound after that. And then I had to play fucking stupid with them because I still have my daughter in there. And they'd already shot me or hit me in the face and didn't fucking... This is fucked up, guys. Watch the whole SWAT raid. You'll see what a fucking bunch of losers. I hope these fuckers never see the light of day. And I'm not wanting to condemn a man like that, but that's bullshit. These fuckers didn't one time make one phone call to even discover if Elijah had even done any of this shit. Why would I hold my son? Because I know he did this. I was involved in the case from the beginning. He couldn't even left this place. It's so uncalled for. Fucking drones too, guys. Drones. They flew drones over this house and wasted this taxpayers' money. I'm doing this for the state of Oregon is at risk right now, guys. They can't just hire this fucking thug team of pigs to come out here without doing any research. Why is this father holding his son? Why? Well, go look at the live stream. There's hundreds of hours where they said they were in the live stream watching, and they still did it anyways. This is cruel, man. What they've done to my son is just uncalled for. He's done all this, and he will be exonerated of all this bullshit, and they're going to pay with their bonds. I'm going to refuse to sue the state of Oregon because I don't want the residents of the Oregon to have to pay for this criminal SWAT team that could just be called at a whim without looking at what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They should have made a call. Why would, if my son didn't do this, then why did I call him at let's skip all the way up to 17 months after being on probation and call and say, hey, look, man, Elijah, you can get off probation early since you did all your community service hours at 18 months. You got 36 months, man. Call John. I'll call John, get a hold of Ryan Solberg and ask him if you can get off probation. You qualify. You just have to make sure that you have to call Elijah and you have to request this on your courts. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, you cocksucking fucking prick, dude. You're back here again, man. You're the problem. You're a fucking brute beast. You know that Christ would call you a brute beast, Bigfoot. Brutish in nature. Brute beast. You're the brute beast, Bigfoot. Now, don't come back in here again, man. Please, I'm trying to be nice, dude. The Oregon fucking state police shot my son, you fucking prick. And you could come say something about my cursing asshole. Get the fuck off this channel. This prick, you guys watch that. This guy came in here and he left a comment on the last thing about my cursing. He couldn't go back and see that I ain't cursed at all for thousands of hours until they fucking swatted my house, guys. And I did a little bit during the last week. If you watch, I don't think I cursed at all in the first week. They just wore me down, guys. You know, I'm fucking afraid for my son. I don't want him. I now don't know what the hell they're going to do. And I'm not afraid for me. He doesn't need to put through this. He did his time. 1 of 5 guys in the same exact fucking crime. You know, these people are all going to go to prison, so I'm not worried about it like that. Every day I grow stronger and stronger in faith, knowing that these people will all go to prison. Everybody I've showed you that's on this list will do prison time because they had plenty of chance. In their discovery, it says they tried to avoid doing this SWAT raid. They did everything they could to try to not use a use of force incident. No, they didn't, brothers and sisters. And when it goes to a federal court, they're going to say they made zero effort. There just was an attack to come out here, and they thought they were going to kill me because they had me armed, that I'm some kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm armed. I'm going to, if backed into a corner, I would strike. I've given you the discovery, everything they have on the evidence. And they have an anonymous caller that said that I would fight to the death to see my son, to keep my son from going to prison. But the hundreds of hours of me streaming was not with a gun. I said, no guns, no guns. I'm saying, I mean, let's have a stand up for our right and then conversate. And I'm even in the SWAT work calling. I called you guys. Come communicate with me. This ain't going to last in no federal court. Every one of these people, 20 plus SWAT officers with the state of Oregon, all these people that were involved from Lake County, all the judge, all these people will go to prison. Even Ted Martin, he's not going to be in office anymore as the district attorney. Michael Taylor's retiring after 42. It's so crazy. There are people that got involved in this case 4 years ago, all backing out the back door right now. So I'm only going to watch this one more time, guys. I just can't. It's so hard to watch for me to do this. You can watch the whole video though, okay?
I streamed.
I don't know, why is it doing that, man? Oh, I have such difficult times sometimes. No sound.
State police. They drove on my house. They drove
Not
by
what?
my house.
What is it doing? What is it doing? What is it doing? Try this again. Okay.
Lane County, it's all on the board, guys. I streamed asking them. They never called me. They were on this board. State police. They drove on my house. They drove by my house. They never stopped and even talked to anybody. My son is coming out peacefully. I'm live streaming. Guys, we're going peacefully. We're going peacefully. What happened to my hours being done? Why are they coming to get me? But he's going peacefully. My son is going peacefully. You hear him? I'm live streaming, guys. Yes, I'm going to.
They just fucking shot him!
I want to talk. I have a question. Lane County.
All right, guys, I don't know if I can stay on here very long tonight. After that, I need to take some time with Father and think about this some more. I know all this is happening for a reason. I need to expedite this, and it'll happen in His time. I can't rush this. Look, I mean, seriously, have not even moved one single step forward. They haven't. I have, but they haven't even done anything, guys, since this day. Imagine that's 8 months ago. This happened, almost 8 months ago. And there's been no case, nothing's been done. So it's got to be Father. I don't know why they shot Elijah. I don't think that was necessary. I don't think that was necessary to shoot him. So I want to know where they shot him and why. They didn't need to do what they did to me. They didn't need to do the tear gas. And I think we know why. So I'm glad that Elijah's alive, because I don't know if if it went over his head. How many rounds did you count? How many? That was an automatic, fully automatic weapon. That's not why. That was fully automatic. I don't know. He's alive. He's alive. I know he's alive. But I never talked. I mean, yes, I know he's alive. I saw him in jail through the little thing. I could just barely see his face, and he just, they didn't obviously put me in the same jail cell with him, but I don't know, Rosas. I don't know why they shot him. You see me. I'm standing at the door with my hands like this going, he's going peacefully. I had my hands up. That guy could see me right there at the door. I'm talking to him. He's going peacefully because I just talked to him on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I just talked to him on the phone and said, he's coming out. We're coming out, because I talked to my son. That was, I don't understand. They painted it as this big fucking standoff that didn't turn out to end. Nobody had any guns. I had a gun in here, but I had it kicked up behind. It was even behind the door. I didn't have it anywhere in reach. So I don't know why they would have shot him like that, and why it was necessary where they hit him at, but at the time I thought he was dead, guys, because he didn't make another fucking sound. When you hear that many around, I had to play stupid and turn around and just talk to the camera. So So, how many rounds did you count? How many rounds? I thought there was like 8 or 9 rounds. That was a lot of rounds. I mean, first, that's a long burst. Yeah, that was a lot of rounds, unnecessary. I don't know why. Where would they hit him at? Where did it hit him? I don't know if he's got something on his body or 8 months ago. So almost 8 months ago, and nothing has been done. Nothing. They have done nothing legally. Nothing has happened. This county has not done anything. Yeah, nothing's been done. So, I don't know, man. All right, well, let me play it for you one more time. We'll play both these videos one more time, and then I'm going to get off here, guys. If you want to support this ministry, you can leave a Cash App or PayPal. That's in the description. Leave a... All right, here we go. Why? Why hit me in the face with a concussion grenade, guys? And I'm not trying to be some kind of badass, but you motherfuckers would be on the ground screaming them to fucking bring the ambulance out to you, okay? It's really hard to turn around and fucking walk away from that and still come in and, you know, I have my son in here. It's just hard to watch. I just...
Lane County's all on the board, guys. I streamed asking them. They never called me. They were on this board. State police. They drove by my house. They never stopped and even talked to anybody. My son is coming out peacefully. I'm live streaming. We're going to keep you guys. We're going peacefully.
Look at my hands. He can see my hands.
What happened to my wallet? Why are they coming to get me? But he's going peacefully. My son is going peacefully. You hear him? I'm live streaming, guys.
Did you hear what? He said, what now? I've never listened to it. I think they gave him a command and he said, what now? And they fucking shot him. Did you guys? I gotta listen to that again. What the fuck did he say? Because he said, what about my 180 hour, or why my hours about being done? He knew, we already knew this whole thing was about these hours he had already done. That's why I kept him and said, no, you can't take him. He already did these hours. You can't make him do them again.
Fucking shot him. I want to talk. I have a question. Lane County's all on the board, guys.
Please listen, see and hear what he says.
I streamed asking them. They never called me. They were on this board. State police. They drove on my house.
They came by on the property and it never stopped.
They never stopped and even talked to anybody. My son is coming out peacefully. I'm live streaming. We're going to keep you guys. We're going peacefully. We're going peacefully. What happened to my hours being done? Why are they coming to get me? But he's going peacefully. My son is going peacefully. You hear him? I'm live streaming, guys.
Yeah, he did. He said, what now? He said, what now? They gave him a command. He had his hands up. I fucking seen him. You know what I'm saying? I looked out there. I seen him come out. They gave him a command, and he said, "What now?" I think they said something. I couldn't hear what they said, but I think they said, "Turn around," or something like that. Please go watch that live stream. Maybe you can hear it better on the live stream. I'll come back, not tonight. I can't do any more tonight. That was so unnecessary. He said, "What about my hours are completed? Why are you taking me?" He didn't know. He's like, fucking, he's just asking. He knows these motherfuckers are going to throw him in a cage. You could hear the fear in his voice. He said, "What now?" I think they gave him turn around, and I don't know. Please go listen to what I know. He had his hands up in the air. I saw him. That's why I turned back around. My son's going peacefully. I don't know. I just think it was all excessive force. Then you got the 5 tear gas canisters, and there was more that hit the sides of the building. They couldn't get in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't want to fight. He was so scared when he called, "Dad, I'm not going to prison, Dad." He was kind of half crying, like, "Son, we talked about, remember, thief on the cross. Okay, Dad, I love you, and I'm going out." And that's when he went out. You know what I'm saying? So I want my son back. You guys, this is bullshit. This shouldn't have gone this long. I have all the evidence, and they'll just keep prolonging this. This is not right. And Elijah Werner needs to get his life back and his wife back, man. I don't know where he is. And I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did. I, at this point, wouldn't give a fuck. I'll probably just go see him. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They're not going to prosecute me. They're not going to prosecute me at all. They're not going to have a case again. They already fucked up too much. They're all going to prison, guys. And I don't want that. I didn't want this. I tried so fucking hard for hundreds of hours to prevent any of this. It says in their YouTube, or it says in their discovery, guys, that they tried to do what they could to not use a use of force incident. Can you believe that? In their paperwork, it says that they tried to not use a use of force incident. It's just incredible. They're all going to go to prison for a long time. I don't think anyone will serve any less than 10 years. I do think some of them will get 20 and 30 years because they got all kinds of other people out here that are cases, and I'm sure some other people could step forward. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize, guys, for the cursing. I really do. I didn't curse before this happened to me. I did, but not on camera. I did. Off camera, I did a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard, but not when I was ever teaching. It didn't have to be put together. So I apologize for all the cursing, but I got to stand up for this country now and just not make it. It's not about me anymore. This is beyond me. I don't know actually how anymore. I'm excited. I think I'm getting close to dying, guys. And I'm really excited about that. I told you guys I want to die, but I want to finish this. Whatever God has to finish here for me, whatever long, if it's another 50 years, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell out. I'll go another 50 plus years. I'm not just saying, but my health is dwindling fast. I can see it. I went and looked at some of those older videos, and my face is really, a stroke is not good. I just need to probably figure out what's going on. I don't know if I stroke because of my heart. I feel strong. I don't know what would cause me, if it just was in my face, and that's why I have all that blood, and not my, my chest, but in my sinuses and my nasal, So, no, I appreciate guys. I couldn't have done this without you guys, and you guys, some of you guys were there during the whole, before the SWAT raid and stuff, and know that I didn't want this. If they would have called me, we could have taken care of it. But what it's going to lead to is God's will be done. God's will be done in this case, because it shouldn't even be this far. It shouldn't be this far. It's not even possible for it to be here, only by God's will. It's all in his timing. So, but I'm telling you, every day I get closer and closer to know that everybody's going to go to prison, and they'll be federally indicted under the Supreme Court case. You'll see, they kidnapped my daughter, and they're going to serve that. That's where not only they get for, Fourth Amendment violations, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment violations, they're going to get the state of Oregon. You'll see it. This will make public news that they will. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, always thank you so much, Super Slave. I love all that stuff. Love homeopathic. Always put that stuff in the chat. It's always welcome. Any kind of homeopathic, remedies that you got. No side effects. Man-made is not. Why do they think they can make it, all this crap too, guys? Big pharmacia. It's just copying nature, bark, flowers, trees. I don't know what man-made is. That's stupid. So, but anyways, all right. Much love, brothers and sisters. I appreciate you hanging with me here, putting this discovery up, getting this so this be brought up into a federal, um, this is going to have to go to Supreme Court, guys. It can't stay in this county. So they have a January 6th pre-trial date, but there's no counsel on the case. I already subrogated everything on the merchant number. So they kind of know they're in a pickle with me because I have not, I'm not arrested under any capital letters. You know that. I know my rights. They don't have any case on me. None. They don't have any case on my son. I know they did it. And even at that, we still, both of us have what is called affirmative defense. So my son said, I'm not doing this anymore, which is so surprising. But he hasn't actually been around since September is the last time that he was seen. So I hope he's somewhere in some other country and not worrying about this. And I hope he doesn't put all his faith in me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he does. Remember, I told him like the thief on the cross but I know he knows that I'm in front of this evidence. And if they can't, I think he even knows if they convicted him. I mean, it's smart. He's brilliant. He's a really smart young man. So I think he's got this figured out. He must have some bird talking in his ear, or he comes on these live streams, which he legally could, because that wouldn't be breaking this no criminal contact order as long as he didn't comment. He can come in here, because I've thought about this. How the hell did he disappear back in September? The cops came looking for him in September at his mom's house, and she said, no, he just went dark. He's not on. His brother doesn't play. He normally plays games with him. He was there one day and gone the next. So I don't know if he's with his wife, because I asked his mom, what about Adriana? And she said, I don't know anything about. I haven't talked to her at all. I don't, I talked a little bit to Elijah. So I think maybe what he did is that he figured out that his dad has this, that even if they put him in prison or not, that they can't get away with this with the case. Dad jumped the evidence. My case will clear his case, no matter what, even if they convicted him. So why wouldn't he fucking ditch out of here and say, fuck that, my dad's got this. God's got this. I don't care. God, I think he did it more because he don't care and he's a man of God. But if he was watching this live stream, which he could, remember, he just couldn't comment or moderate. But does that make sense, guys, on why he may have taken off in September? And that's why I'm like, good for him now. What a brilliant move. Go live your life. God's got this. Father's got this, guys. There's no way they can't convict me. And my whole conviction, would be on what I did, and everything is affirmative defense, justification defense, and excuse defense. Excusing me and justifying my actions, relieving me from criminal or civil liability in a criminal case. So I haven't done anything wrong. I protected my right. The legal definition of affirmative defense is self-defense. So if I know I have the evidence, I have the right. So I'm gonna go try to find my son someday here, but it's not gonna be now, because I'm starting not to give a fuck either. Fuck you. You got no case about me. So I probably wouldn't do it until sometime after my pre-trial thing and see what they say. So I'm not going to do it anytime now, but I'm starting to think I don't care. I'm going to go see my son. Fuck them. So what? I break a fucking no contact order. That's the least of my fucking worries right now. You know what I'm saying? So hurry up with your case, Fed, state, or whatever. I'm going to get this taken care of after January 6th, brothers, sisters. Either way, something's going to pop after that date. You'll see. I know it. 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 I just fucking know it. And every day I grow more confident, with faith that they just keep making this worse and worse for themselves. So it's a Sixth Amendment violation of fair trial. So there's no way I've gone through the paperwork. They're going to drop it. I know it. I already know it. I just feel it in my bones. And that doesn't matter because I'm still going to sue the fuck out of them. So not the county, not the state, but each individual police officer. And I'm going to take them to a federal court. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take them to court, not out of vengeance. They need to not work and operate in a community service capacity, brothers and sisters. These people get swept under the rug. A lot of times they do stuff and get promoted. And if nobody will actually sue the bond of these people, then they just continue in their line of work. Like if a construction worker messes up somebody's concrete and maybe something on the bottom floor and it creeps up the top floor, that can get expensive. So you're licensed, bonded, and insured, and you can sue their bond. And if you sue their bond once or twice as a construction worker or once or twice as a police officer, they can't work in that line of work anymore. I'm not trying to condemn these people, brothers and sisters, and take their whole livelihood from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to condemn them. Father will do that, not me. I want them to have a job when they get out of jail. I just don't want them to serve in community service or in a public servant's capacity. They can get a job in sales or, I don't know, flip burgers or something, start all over again. I don't know, but I don't want them anywhere in the capacity of community service. The state of Oregon is very at risk right now. I'm serious. Every resident in the state of Oregon is absolutely at risk for the, I am charged with a revised statute, which is not even legal, with hindering prosecution and interfering with the peace officer because I wouldn't let him arrest my son because I have the evidence that he did all the time. I was there from the beginning, and they're just targeting him because they're mad at me because I stand up against a president that declared a fake national emergency. And that's not a national emergency. I'm a prior first responder, served during Desert Storm, Desert Shield, this combat med. I have training that more than most doctors and nutritionists. So I know that's not a virus isn't alive. And then it was novel corona, which means novel means it was man-made. And then the survival rate was 99.8% if you 100% got it with a clean bill of health. So that's not a national emergency. So I'm glad I'm not Old Testament because I cut Donald Trump's head off and shit down his neck so he can never let even a gas and nothing come out that. But I'm not. I'm a meek man, as I shown. I could have shot 3 dead men on my property and I didn't shoot anybody. And I didn't attack them when they tried to attack me with guns. And just because I declare the truth doesn't mean I need attacked. I have a constitutional right to defend this country too. I'm a veteran. So if there's domestic enemies on the homeland, even though my tourist service would be ETS, I will never stop defending this country. So from all, tyrannical rights. And so people don't know what has happened. This used to be a constitutional republic, and now it is a democracy. It's a heresy of originally what the founding fathers had wrote in our original Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution. So I know my rights. That's where they don't like people who know their rights, but that doesn't matter. What sucks is my son does pay the biggest part of it. Yes, he did get in trouble, but it will show in a federal court that they attacked him and targeted him because they're mad at me. And that's why I know that there probably won't be any one of these state police that doesn't serve at least probably 20 to 25 years in prison for kidnapping, for excessive force, for just sheer dereliction of duty, criminal negligence. There'll be a long charge with a lot of them who are going to serve quite a bit of time. Kidnapping is a pretty big, that's not an easy charge. So why didn't they charge me with kidnapping? I'm the one who was holding him from going, I'm holding him from to prison. Isn't that kidnapping? See what I'm saying? They're idiots. They're just used to ramrodding these things through, and they thought they could just get rid of me and shoot me dead, and that's not what happened. So you can't keep a good dog down. So let's finish it up there. The SWAT raid is now uploaded on the playlist to the channel, so you don't have to try to find it. It's the only video sitting on the playlist. So if you want to go see the full 16 minute and 43 seconds, tell me I'm some kind of man, violent man, leave a comment in that on that video. So I gotta go, guys. I gotta figure out some. I don't know. Again, I don't have an attorney at this point, and I haven't had any donations from an outside agency. That's gonna happen though, just so you know. I'm so glad that nobody spent one penny. Like I was bitching about a year ago that I was all lonely, and I wanted to have some around, and just because I needed somebody to be close to me, and I'm still just the same person, still alone out here. But I am so thankful Father has not given me anybody in my life, because they would have to suffer like my son has. And now my son has had to suffer, and his wife has had to suffer because of him. So apple don't fall far from the tree, guys. So I'm so glad that I'm a single man, and I'm not with anybody, and I don't have to hurt anybody, and nobody would have to be involved. I could imagine again what it was like to have a wife here with me at the time or something like that. She'd probably be freaking the fuck out and get taken to jail too, just like Adriana. So thank you, Father, for making me a single man, and that if I die, I'm not attached to anybody. Nobody will love me and miss me like that. Yeah, I know you guys will understand if something happened, but nobody will have an attachment to me, and I'm super happy about that. And I feel kind of weak, years ago, that for about a year or so, I was kind of just felt a little lonely and kind of threw myself out there. I don't know. I not really, but so thank you, Father, for making me the way you made me and creating me. My mom and dad made me. My bad. You created me, Father, not made me. I got a maker and a creator. My maker is my mom and dad. My creator is my father. Gotta get it straight. I'm getting a little tired, guys, so I've been doing a lot of treatments. All right, much blessings. Thank you for your time, guys. Again, man, so blessing, tie 10% of your time to a man like me. That's blessings, because you could be on any other platform and any other channel. Still haven't had anybody leave a comment, you guys, on another video or another channel that's the same. So I'm glad that we're very set apart, and appreciate you guys being a part of a set apart channel. Think about that. I've asked over and over and over again now, 3 or 4 videos, live streams, always at the end of the live stream, please leave a comment telling me with the comparable video that compares to the prior Predestined for Light channel that's now High Desert Faith and Truth. And nobody's left a comment yet. So you are part of that, brothers and sisters. Imagine that. You are part of this set apart channel, that there's not another one like it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty awesome, guys. Thank you for being that. Come on, guys. I don't think there's another. Seriously, think about what we're doing in here. Everybody else is trying to blow up their channel and get big. They're trying to save every subscriber they can get their hand. We throw more subscribers out here than we. That's so awesome, guys. I love that about this channel. Everybody's trying to blow up and get all big, right? We throw 18,000 people out here sometimes, in a month, half a month sometimes. You guys are so freaking on it. And I love that about you guys. So thanks for being a part of a channel that's unlike any other channel on YouTube. We're making history, guys, if we're speaking, not like I said to be famous, but think about what I'm saying. We are set apart, and we are not like any other channel on YouTube. And it's pretty funny because a lot of people think, oh, it's a religious channel. They find out different, don't they? So thank you for being my brothers and sisters in the narrow way, brothers and sisters, because that is my family. My family and your family, according to what it says in Scripture. Not this earthly, your biblical, spiritual family is not your aunts and your uncles and your mom and your dad and your niece and your nephew. Now, if they're upright and righteous, you may be with one of them, but probably not many. Probably not. Tell me how many people in your family do what you do and come in here. Probably not many, if any. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys being a part of something just it's not just me. Like I said, it's the whole how we do here. So what a blessing this channel has been for the whole world, guys. We have followers that do come over from YouTube or from TikTok, and this, and oh, Tracy, come on, this, everybody's got the internet, but I mean, think about this. This is a worldwide ministry. There are more numbers if you look through the analytics that pass through mega churches. We make mega churches look small. Blessings, guys. That's so beautiful. So thanks for being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And we throw so many people out of here too. That's what's, this channel could be a lot bigger. We can focus on that, and we don't. Actually, we don't care. We're just like, get out of here, leave. Don't, just please, because we want to help people who want to help themselves, right? I'm not in here keeping baggage around. Please get rid of the baggage. Okay, get rid of the baggage. We don't need baggage hanging around. We all got enough of my own baggage. You know what I'm saying? So we're all part of it, though, guys. Please, too. I do, if I can make one recommendation on this channel, if just from, I don't want to take over the channel. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys try to help correct a little bit more in the channel? Like when people come in and say something, put the word on them. And I know you guys do, but do it a little bit more. You know, like, don't make me do it. Everybody start trolling these people when they come in with the same things that I do. You're like, no, we're listening to you, you know, but you guys can teach too. You know what I'm saying? And you are, I see you are. But you know what I'm saying? You know, you can help correct some of these people. And then they come in and just, they'll be like, damn, that place is strict. You know, damn, they're all doing it in there. And enjoy your, you don't have to, but just, we're all supposed to be doing that anyways. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and correct everybody every time. You guys have learned enough that I don't need to correct anybody anymore. I know it's written on several of your hearts now. I've seen you in here enough. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So, yeah, all right, we're going to do that. I think we're ready for that too. And we're going to have to do that right now. All right. I think we're going to have to do it for, you've been here long enough and you've shown your fruit there. So if you have a wrench, please hold your wrench. You need to say hello or hi or how you doing or something. I need to see where all my moderators are at in the room and give you thanks before I go. And you guys make the channel, like I told you, the moderator is a very important portion of the channel, keeping this channel clean and free of fruitful works of darkness. One apple will upset the whole apple cart, brothers and sisters. All right, thank you so much, Killa. Blessings. We just handed Killa that wrench because I know she'll wield it exactly as she should. So thank you, blessings, sister. You're always, your energy is fabulous. I love your name. I don't know why. It just stands out a little bit, I guess. You know, it's, I see you when you come in. So thank you for, if you don't want it, anybody can always pass that wrench back if you guys get, you know, I'm saying, okay, I've had enough wrenching for a while. We'll let Lady in Red can hold this down. I used to be able to run the whole restaurant, guys, as the cook and send all the waitresses and waiters home. Fine, guys, I'll cook this place, make it myself. So if you want to stand down for a minute, if you don't want to, but thank you, Skill. You definitely, I don't ever want to say the word deserve ever again. None of us are deserving. Please take that word out of your mouth. You don't deserve anything. None of us deserve anything, but I do think it's a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're part of this family. Shaquilla, you make your presence and you come in, and I know you don't just take everybody's ear, my ear, and you're very, it's good. You have a very good energy. So I appreciate it quite a bit. So it's outstanding. I feel like you're a perfect fit. Ladies, you agree? Mommy, I think it's probably time. Lady in Red, you're my OG moderator. I mean, that's a good fit, right? I mean, we all got to be here together, and the moderators are a big part of the channel. So I think it probably should have happened a little sooner, but so don't let it get in the way of your learning. Either, Shaquilla, you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing. Try to just do your thing and let it, you know, be natural. So The good thing too, if you guys notice, I don't really talk to my moderators. Like, the only thing that had ever happened sometimes, because I know I do it too, is when you go to try to moderate somebody and you go, boop, and it goes up one and you moderate the wrong person. You're like, oh crap, you know. So otherwise, I really don't bother you as a moderator. I wouldn't put that in your hand if I didn't think, why? I would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I have to, I would never ask anybody to do anything I wouldn't do myself. Nothing. There's no, why would I do? I can't imagine asking somebody would to do something that, you know what I'm saying? That was all taken off of my record. So it's not on my record because that was all a big fucking bunch of bullshit. So, he ended up, like I said, his stories didn't match. Go look at his stories. It didn't match. I got all my money back. Yeah, I was arrested with $1,949. I got all my money back. I got all, nobody looking in. You're just looking at a smidget. Oh, don't look good. You didn't look into shit. You fucking looked into this fucking much. This much is all you looked at. You didn't look at the whole fucking case. You didn't look at any discovery. You didn't look at nothing. You just looked at what you saw on the fucking, what was left on the thing. But thanks for saying, because I had nothing to hide, and I've done plenty of, the guy owed me thousands of dollars. I left with a bill of sale in my fucking pocket. You know, the guy said I never knew him. I knew him for fucking 5 years. He said I stole on his thing. It was all big bunch of bullshit. Things like this happen. People get fucking arrested and shit. It takes a minute to get the shit cleared up, like with what's going on me right now. Same shit, you know, but same thing. They arrested fucking me, my son, and my ex. So, she wasn't even there. She took a fucking charge. She didn't know what to do. My son was 17 fucking years old, never been in trouble in his life. Didn't have any idea what the fuck was going on. You look at that story, it makes it out like I invited that motherfucker to come here to this property where I'm at. Look at the bullshit story. I'll tell you. I gotta go. Couple lures somebody out in the desert. Look at the discovery. I invited him to come here. He said he didn't have money to come here or time. So he told me to meet him in Ventura, Oregon. He told me to where to meet him. He told me where to meet. His story says we lured him out there to the desert. Nothing matches. So looks bad for you. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Man, you don't look at shit. You just see what you see on the front of your window shopped is what you did. So it doesn't look good when you window shop because you didn't fucking look in. Why don't I have a criminal record? That shit was all taken out my record. It's a bunch of bullshit. The guy said I never met me in my life. I've known him for 5 years. I bought vehicles from him in his name, Mike Miller, and taken them out and put them in my name. How the fuck I didn't know? I got emails him telling me, I'm sorry I fucked you over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you this money I owe you when I get my fucking taxes. It's like 2 months before. I just talked, you know, whatever. It's this fucking law system just does whatever they want. If they think they can fuck somebody and throw you, and then they put that shit in the paper. That's why I try to tell people, you think if something happens, it's still all out there. You guys are not going to get away from anything. God even knows our intentions. So Mike Miller is actually somebody came to me. He's an informant and he works with a whole bunch of others. I didn't have any idea. Just knew the guy from fucking a couple places and did some horse trading with them and bought cars and knew him on it. He had a relationship with him for years. He made out some complete other story or whatever. I drove off. I had no idea. Bill of sale in my pocket. Next thing I know, I was fucking surrounded by cops. Like, what the fuck? And I have bill of sale in my pocket. Shit, man. Because I don't say luck, but the shit that happens to me, it's because I got targeted again for politically fucking being active because I was exposing fucking Hillary Clinton for selling yellow pancake uranium to Vladimir Putin. They were scraping it out off the fucking desert out here. If you really want to know the truth. Yep, I was exposing Mulhern County Police Department for fucking following me, trying to tell me to stay the fuck out of areas where they can't tell me where to go because they were following around Uranium One where they're scraping the fucking yellow pancake uranium and selling it to fucking Hillary Clinton through the Hillary Clinton Foundation. I did a blog on it if you want to go look before anybody did. Yeah, I'm involved in all kinds of shit. So you end up getting They just do whatever they want to. They came out of SWAT and raided me to try to get rid of me again. It didn't work. Last time, I'm glad I didn't go to the standoff because I had all my shit and my son to go there. I'm not saying I'm the cause of that, but you might want to look at my blog and you might want to see, oh, that's why my family stole all my shit, because they thought they were going to get whacked by the Clintons. Fuck you, world. You don't know what I do. I try to tell you guys I do so much shit behind closed doors you don't know. But that's okay. I put shit on the blogs. I put shit out on some things. I do a lot of things. Yeah, I found out they were scraping that shit. I lived in fucking Vail. So I found out that they were scraping that shit and selling it through Vail Uranium One in Vail, Oregon, Mulhern County Police Department. Gee, I was arrested by Mulhern County fucking police department. I said, bring that fucking trailer out here, and he had me deliver it right to the edge of Mulhern County. Ha ha ha! Fuck you, pigs. I wasn't as smart. I'm smarter now. So yes, brothers, sisters, I've gotten in trouble for fucking being politically active. Yes, I've had my son and I detained by the Department of fucking Justice. Okay? I'm not happy with fucking what their stupid actions, but I don't fucking care what these people do to me. I've been standing against the fucking beast system for 20 years, guys. This is not my first blog. I've tried to tell you guys that. Just go do your fucking own homework, and you'll find out who I am. I'm probably on one of the biggest fucking person for the government right now. Guess what? Fucking Department of Defense, DOJ, Homeland Security. You're fucking a Walmart fucking Chuck E. Cheese actor. You know what I'm saying? You're an actor. You're fucking have no authority. Unless you try to come after me for some criminal, it better be under Title 18. Original statutes adjudicated under the House, Congress, and Senate. And it has to happen in the only one court in fucking America that is a Title Article 3 court. Just one. Any other, your other fucking 400,000, 500,000, it's all bullshit. It's all clown show. There's no authority going on in those. Just like in the last case, I'll subrogate the clerk, tell them you're not a fucking judge, you're a clerk. You're acting without any judicial capacity. You're in a first article, which is administrative, or fourth article, which is territorial, and those are both administrative. Go fuck yourself. I know the goddamn Constitution. I used to be a pig. I've worked for the government, you fucking idiots. You look far enough in my past, you'll see, yeah, I work for the fucking government. Hello. Oh, shit. There's things I don't disclose. There's things I can disclose. There's things I can't. It just is what it is. The government knows every fucking thing about me, though. So I don't care a fuck. Fuck you, feds. You are no different than the stupid fucking flashlight cop at the mall. You're Paul Blart. Okay, that's all you are. Now, they'll kill you, brothers and sisters, because they think they got the fucking authority. So, yeah, you never heard a song called Fuck the Firefighters. That's the only people who I have any respect for that wear a uniform, to be honest with you, is the firefighters. My dad died in a fire, so I might have a little bit partial to know a little bit about fires too. So maybe we'll do a video on just all these fake fires they've been doing all over the fucking earth. Literally lighting the goddamn fire of the ground using fucking directed energy or whole currents just to burn a constellation on the fucking ground, and they don't care who's below. They don't. They've been doing that, just so you know, burning constellations on the ground. You just motherfuckers don't pay attention to shit. Yeah, they do everything by the stars, by the way, just so you know, and that pisses off the government too. Yep, everything is done by the celestial firmament, brothers, sisters. Yeah, like 99. It goes by two things, and that's it. And then I gotta go. It goes by this book, this book, this book, this book, this book, and the stars. So they don't like people like me expose that kind of shit and expose that they're just a corporation. I'm a United States Army veteran. I defended the Constitution of the United States. I defended not fucking freedom. I defended people's right to choose their constitutional rights, and I defended the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. These are rights, brothers and sisters, that cannot be taken. Inalienable rights, Constitution, God-given, organic, common law that can't be taken from you if you don't know it. That's what they're banking on, is your ignorance. 99% of people in America do not know the law. That includes all these pig cop suckers too. They're commerce cops. They're all around like just a big Chuck E. Cheese head. Which character are you? They're not operating under the original Title 18 statutes. Adjudicated, legislated. These are all part of how this Constitution was formed. House, Congress, and Senate. That's not all these revised statutes, brothers and sisters. It didn't go through the legislative process or the judicial process under all three branches of our government, which makes it non-constitutional. That's why the feds can kiss my motherfucking ass, Department of Homeland Security. You don't have a fucking any judicial capacity on a man who knows how to assert his God-given constitutional rights, because they're not even all crimes in America are crimes of commerce. Look how sick this shit is. A pedo touches a kid and they charge that as a crime of commerce, man. That's some sick fucking shit, you Americans. You're a sick, twisted batch to allow this to happen for a long time. So you might want to take your fucking straw man, your merchant number, your credit. They're sending it to fucking Ukraine, and we got dying Americans in the street. Fuck this government. As a matter of fact, fuck all you guys who think that there is enough resources on this rock right now. Fuck capitalism. Fuck who has the money. There, 8 families have almost 50% of the wealth right now. Take everything away, not socialism. Just get rid of all of it. No more money. No more fucking money. Only resources. And no child would die. There's enough resources without fucking money. Right now, I don't care how bad we're going to Solarman and we fuck this place. There is enough resources that not one child should die. You telling me we're doing this right? Again, we're the only fucking species on this rock that's paying to live here. This is an apostasy to what God has originated for us, brothers and sisters. That's why I say go stick your pole in the water with a little worm on the end of it and catch a fish. Eat something that's not grown in a goddamn laboratory, a bag, a box, or a can. Go back to our roots. Hunter-gatherer. I'm serious. No, I'm fucking nuts. Isn't that what I've been telling you? Oh, he's such a violent man. Go watch his thousands of videos. He's telling you to leave. Get away from people. Go to the country. Live way away from people. Fuck you. I'm not violent, you idiots. Although, again, I'm a trained killer, kill you, fucking rip and split your fucking face off with my 2 hands. Rip your face right off your fucking mouth. I'm not that man. I don't need a weapon to fucking kill you, and I'm not threatening to kill anybody. I'm a meek man, not a weak man. I'm a pacifist now, okay? I don't want violence. I don't want violence. I want people to get away. I'm going to take money if I can, millions of dollars, and buy people Toyota vehicles, Outlander vehicles with tents, and yeah, you can live in it with a little tag trailer. I will buy it for somebody if with whatever money comes in, because I don't need money. I'll need one for myself, and I don't want to own it. I'll put it in the name of the church so people can get away. I'm going to buy that gentleman that I told you a boat, because I think a boat is even better than being on land in a sense, because you can get further away from people. There's way less people on water than there is on land. That sounds brilliant. There's fish underneath your. I want to eat raw. I want to eat an all organic diet, all raw food diet. I don't want to eat anything that's cooked. That's what I can accomplish that on the water. So I might check I'll feel like I'm 20 again. I want to feel I'm very healthy right now, but I know I can be a lot more healthy. I got to get out from underneath this crap, guys, and he's got me, and then he will soon. So that's what I want. Fight or flight. You got 2 modes. You better figure out how you're going to beat somebody's fucking ass. Why? When you could just get away from it and not fight with anybody, or as little as you can. That's what I'm doing. You keep doing you, but I'm telling you what, if you don't plan to get away, you're like a duck sitting in a pond. You are. I don't care if you got things. You don't have a getaway plan from these cities and people. You're a duck in a pond. Sooner or later, you're going to get taken. You're going to be lunch or breakfast, or you're going to sink your duck there. So, all right, guys, I love you. I don't want to fight with anybody. You see that. They shot at me. Did I get my gun? Come back. I got to fucking die. Those men were so fucking untrained. I'm a SWAT trained. I'm not saying. How many? Oh, there's probably 25. I never had this, and I don't want to go there. There was 25 guys in front of my house. How many do you think I could have taken out before they took me? You remember? And I'm not saying I'm some kind of fucking badass or anything, because I ain't saying that. I'm just like anybody. I could be taken out too. But that concussion grenade flash gag is meant to concuss most people, put on their ass. 5 guys in a room. Did you see it devastate me? Did you see me flinch? Did you see now my vision, my fucking voice got all wonky because but I'm not going to do this, brothers and sisters. Although I have this training, I take that and turn this into passion, not anger. People think I'm so angry and I'm hateful. I am not. I'm not a hateful man. Not at all. I hate the things some people do. I hate the sin, not the sinner. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. And I never had any tension like that. Fuck you. Go out there. I didn't do that, guys. I was asking I need some numbers for my dogs, man. If I wasn't such a loser, loner piece of shit, I might have had a friend in my phone. They called me, but I had to look through. You guys are going through that shit, and I'm writing it on I got tattoos on my arm. I got to sleep. I couldn't. That's all I was asking for was numbers for my dogs, man. They shot me because I wanted fucking numbers. They shot me when I asked for where my son was. And then I ate 5 of those tear gas canisters for my dogs. Look at the live stream. Go look at it. I'm asking. I'll come out. I just need to get, It's all Donald Trump. The drones are Donald Trump. All about his fake national emergency with fake fucking aliens and fake fucking DARPA robots covered with meat suits. Giants are real. No such thing as Bigfoot. You don't live on a planet. God didn't create no planets. Heaven's not above your head. There's no such thing as fallen angels that are fucking sons of God. Stop with your dumbass shit. One race, the human race. You don't agree with this shit? Get the fuck out of my channel. Get the fuck out of our channel. I don't want to hang around with a bunch of people when Donald Trump collects fucking this, you're going to see. It's going to happen so fast, guys. There's nothing real here. There's nothing real here. There's nothing real like that. Giants are the only real thing you will see, and you will never see Christ on this planet, brothers and sisters. You will never see Jesus Christ, the Hamashiach, Yehoshua Mashiach. You will not see him. He ain't coming back here. He ain't coming back here. So don't believe no fucking bullshit of them seeing Christ or we are the creators and we are got this free energy and we're giving you this. It's all fucking Tesla and Donald Trump. That's who's doing it. That's who's doing it. Anything else, you're fucking lying piece of shit. Just falling for your own bullshit. It's Tesla technology, which has been around for millions of years. A computer is just a math equation, zeros and ones. A computer does not fucking learn. You're an idiot. You don't know your ass from the whole ground. You don't understand quantum physics. You don't understand computing. You're just a fucking television watcher. You just believe shit you see on television. God is not in the sky. Heaven is not in the sky. Grow up. Earth is not below your feet. God did not make one planet. God does not love everybody. Most people go to hell. You can't accept Christ, and there's no such thing as being saved. You're idiots. Stop with your bullshit. Stop. Stop. You'll believe whatever the fuck they tell you. I'm not, hey, there might be some, plasma's real. I didn't say there's not plasma. So I didn't say that, but there's no fucking aliens. Stop with your bullshit, people. There's no UFOs. That's Tesla technology. It's all government. It's all government technology. There's no fucking outer space bullshit. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. They brought shit up to the top of the stratosphere. They can park it up there and have it come back down. Oh my God. We're all going to shut the fuck up with this shit, guys. And don't believe me. Just believe there's a bunch of fucking giants running. Would you, if there were giants were real, which there are. And I do believe you will see giants before we all die. So giants, yes. Aliens are not a fucking giant. A fallen angel, we'll clear this up too. A Nephilim is not a fallen angel. A Nephilim is not a giant. The word Nephilim means bully. Does not have to do with how many feet somebody is, or that doesn't have anything to do with anything fallen. The Anunnaki is the word Anak. The land of Anak is a giant. Those are the Philistines or the champions. The giants are real. No Bigfoot, no aliens, no fallen angels. Because heaven is not in the sky, you dumb fucks. Stop with your television lies. But they're going to get away with it. Watch. Oh my God, we got all this energy and these aliens gave it to us, and now we got free energy, and there's good ones and there's bad ones, and these are on our sides, and these are our creators, and fuck you. There's nobody in the sky. We're never getting out of this fucking firmament. You can't leave. They keep trying to do this over and over, guys. Space is the stupidest fucking thing on this earth. Anybody who believes in space, you're a fucking child. You're a child. There's nowhere in the Word of God that it says space. It says firmament. So don't tell me heaven's above your head, because that's not fucking space, dumbass. Grow up, guys. Everybody's about to fall for this. And you were warned here. There's nothing here that's real. The only thing that's real is this book and what it says in it defined. And it says man is doing most of it in this book. You're fucking stupid. You don't read the book. No, you're not stupid. You're just ignorant and an idiot. And ignorant and idiot means you don't know. And I can't hold that against you. If I told you and you want to listen, that's like what's the difference between having one black eye and two? You didn't listen the first time. Not my fault. Maybe you should listen the first time. You wouldn't have two black eyes, would you? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do it. I'm pacifist, remember? I'm a meek man, not a weak man. So, no, there's no Bigfoot. That's all bullshit, man. There were other hominoid species. Hominoid, Demosobin, Cro-Magnon. Stop with your bullshit, man. There's others. I'm not going to go there. They're all hominoid species. What you need to be looking for is an invasive human species that is trying to kill us all. Instead, you're looking for fucking dumb shit in the sky. So I don't care what you believe, guys. Believe isn't even a thought in your head. That's how fucking stupid you are. Or I'm bad. That's how ignorant you are. So it is what it is. I apologize that for the cursing, but I'm tired of this bullshit. People believing there's something in the fucking sky. There's nothing in scripture. That's actually why God divorced his bride Israel, because they thought there were gods in the sky. So I don't feel stupid at all or feel bad for telling people that they're an idiot for believing that gods are in the sky. That's why God divorced his bride Israel, because they thought God's in the sky. You ask around right now, 99% of the people will tell you that God is in the sky. Seriously, go ask anybody, your friends and your family. Is there anybody in the room with you that hasn't heard this yet? Turn around and ask them where God is at. And where are they going to tell you? Yeah, see? So everybody believes this bullshit. Everybody believes it. Everybody believes some sky daddy God. What an idiot. These people are foolish. That's what religion does to people, brothers and sisters. Religion makes people believe that God is in a church. God's not in no church. He's not in no house made by hands. He said that. He's not in the sky. He's not in the sky. He divorced his bride because they thought God's in the sky. Isn't that funny? And it was the church who killed him. And they're hanging out in churches and they thought God's in the sky. And they think dead people go to the sky. And that's what they used to do. Pagan Satanists used to have burnt offerings of dead flesh to their ancestors who they thought they were in the sky, their deities, demons, for fortunes. Isn't that what's going on right now? Yep, that's what's going on right now. Everybody's doing the same exact thing as the time of Christ, brothers and sisters. Isn't that funny? And Christ is a pagan term. It means anointed. Yeah, your grandpa's not floating up there, Jay. I'm sorry. He's not in the sky. He's in the dirt waiting for you. You know, well, he's not, but you know what I'm saying? No, heavens is the ruling class. Heavens is the ruling class. Here, Robert, go. I got to go after this. This is a good study tool if you want to figure out what heavens is. Look at the Old Testament. There's plenty of talking about heavens, and that's a good way what you're talking about. I like that. You said, I thought Hebrew word, and you're using not just the English, or American now, right? But there's the marinated biscuit ritual. We hadn't said that in a minute. The Sex Pistol Jesus. But Robert, there's a book that's called the McClanahan Strong. It's a 10-volume set. I don't know if they offer it online, but you can get it. It's talking about if you want to study the Hebrew in the heavens in the Hebrew, and you're right in the right direction. There's a book. It's called the McClanahan Strong. It talks about all the battles of the heavens, the ruling class, and how this came about as far as Hebrew, because you're in the right genre. But go check that out. It's called McClanahan Strong, and it's a 10-volume set, and it's all about the different battles in the heavens, and it talks about a lot of the battles that are not in Genesis and the Old Testament are found in that book, actual documented battles. So of the battles of the heavens and the earthly armies and the heavenly of Israel and the army. And so go check that out. Yeah, they might have it, and you might find it again, Amazon and whatever. Some of these places have it I've seen people look for it before and get it. I need it. I don't have it. I had it. I found somebody had some version of it, but I can't find it anymore on some JPEG, or I can't remember what it was, but I quit studying it. I should go back and get it for my library or for the archive out here. So I don't know how to spell McClanahan, MC. I don't know if it's CIL or Clinican Strong. Darn it. My bad. Hooked on Phonics not working for me tonight, guys. All right. Love you. Leave a comment after this video. Nobody's done this yet. Is there another YouTube channel on this internet web here on the Hollow Needle channel, the tube? YouTube, what up? Okay, is there another channel? Probably not. If not, I need you to go watch. Another thing I wanted to hit this up is the David Vos. Go look at that video David Vos put up, guys, please, of the whatever his dream. Go look at his dream video, please. And then if you have a chance, hit that thumbs up button before I go. And there we go. Thank you so much. We'll connect strong and strong. Thank you. You're the best. Yes, David Vos. It's just a dream, guys. But just listen to what he's saying. I think that he has an understanding of what I'm telling you, what is about to come. So it's very unique that he talks about that everybody's doing something, guys, but people who are not following kind of get away from the law, if you will, because the law is not real. So I think what he's talking about has some biblical sense to what he's talking about. So David is an amazing content creator. You need to sift and filter everything he says, but man, that man has decades of studying. You can tell he's had a lot of time. Father's blessed him with a lot of time to study. So what a blessing that this YouTube platform, bloggers like myself, other bloggers have other amazing bloggers to, look forward for their work. I don't get a chance to watch everybody all the time because I'm a blogger myself. Some bloggers don't even really watch anybody a little bit, but I know David is somebody I've watched for 12, 13, 14 years. He's an amazing blogger, and he's got a neat video about dreams. It's just a dream, so take it with a grain of salt, okay? All right, thank you for dropping all those links. Everybody dropping in. Some of our regulars in here. Good to see you again, 24KJ, and some of these others that are here a lot. You guys spend a lot of time, and I can't thank you enough again for making this platform, a set-apart channel. We're very unique, and that's so awesome, and I appreciate that you guys are what make this too. We are a completely different channel. We're not a religious channel. Remember that. I think a lot of people come in there and think, don't compare this to no religious channel. So much agape, and thank you again for taking that wrench on tonight, Shaquilla. Thank you. I do think you're a great fit, and I'm sure you'll do a super job. If you want to ever, moderators, just set the wrench down for a little bit, or just not moderate. You can not moderate, guys. I'm not going to sit there if I don't see you moderating or something. It's okay. I understand. It's a lot of work to moderate this channel. We throw a lot of people out here. Like, I don't think there's another channel that throws more people out than this YouTube channel here. So much blessings for keeping the ship tight, keeping up all these, loose boards, keeping them tight, and preventive maintenance goes a long way, guys. It really does. It does. I'm a vet, and thank you for just keeping this stuff going, And remember, all of us are not the same, piece in the whole here. We all serve a different purpose. I appreciate that. Some of us might be the big, like a motorcycle with the big handlebars. Maybe you're the tassel that comes off, or maybe you're the big shiny headlight. But maybe you're just one of the smallest pieces down at the bottom. But you're the pin that keeps it all together. So the smallest to the biggest, what makes this whole thing spin. As a military veteran, you need to be like a well-oiled machine. Like each one of these things are firing on the right cylinders, the perfect timing. I feel like that's what we got in here, guys. I really do. I feel like there's not one moderator in here that's not firing on all cylinders and oiled like a well-oiled machine, guys. So I appreciate what we do. We just crush daily, and we spend a lot of time here. We could be doing other things, and I know, why are you on the internet all day? Well, this is putting in Father's work. I do a lot of things on this platform, obviously, too, but any time that you have and you spend it here, I'm telling you, it's more valuable than any single penny, dollar, thousand, hundred. You couldn't put a price on the time that's given by you guys. So thank you, moderators. The whole world's watching you, and isn't that beautiful? Father's watching us, and he knows our intentions. So thank you, Father, for sending me these amazing moderators here and make this channel what it is. Do make sure that you do come back often, to make sure you are subscribed, though, because we do have a constant stream of people who do get unsubscribed to the channel. So comments are great, ties of time are great, thumbs ups doesn't cost anything. If you have the ability to do a monetary tithe, links are in the description. PayPal and Cash App, and I think, again, I have that Bitcoin that's there too off Cash App. So Agape and Phileo, and tomorrow is another day, and I'll be back at it, the Most High willing. Thank you so much for Shiloh, and thank you so much for keeping me 8 months, guys, now. And you were here before the 8 months. So thank you for everybody who has been a part of this very difficult portion of my life. But I've got to let you know, this is not how this is going to get a lot more difficult for me. Okay. I've not reached anywhere close to, because I have a door that's going to close, and as soon as that closes, another one's going to have to open right back up. So I got a long way to go. So I better pace myself and get off here for the night. Otherwise, I'll sit here and jab at you and gab at you for hours on end. I wouldn't spend my time with anybody else, brothers. I have nobody else just than my son, really. I'll get to be with some of you. I don't know who it is exactly, because God gets to choose that. But isn't that amazing that somebody I'm never going to see in this life, we're going to be with each other on the other side? I love you so much, my brothers and sisters, my mother, and in the narrow way. Always Agape and Phileo, Pastor Apocalypse, Revelation. We are in the new age. We are in that last book. Isn't that exciting? It's so exciting. We're in the last book, man. Get ready. Prepare your spiritual ark. Have your lamps trimmed. Maranatha. Until he returns, brothers, sisters, have your lamps trimmed and have extra oil. Go out and get that extra oil that you need. He said, don't pray not your flight be in the winter. Do not go back to your house or to the field. You need to have what you need to have now. Think about it. Please have whatever you have or think you need before Donald Trump takes, I don't think it's the end of the world, before he gets in and he takes his inauguration day around the 20th, I think. Okay, so just slow and smooth. Just get the things that you think to fill in the gap, something you think you might. Okay? All right. Much of blessings and Agape. Pastoral Revelation. Whoa.